It's time for the type of energy only Darren McCarty and Neal Ruhl can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D!
Right here on the Woodward Sports Network. I've been sitting here waiting for you guys.
Yeah, I know. Nice. Yeah, sorry.
We wanted to scare you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Neal.
People don't even take pride, in their work anymore.
It's color people time.
Yeah.
And yes, Spinny counts in color people
Hey,
time.
let's go.
What up, though? Terry Foster, the
Yes,
Detroit
sir.
sports
Good
legend.
to
What's
be
up,
here.
man?
Huh?
What's up?
I'm a little perturbed today.
Okay.
Perturbed. Starting off with a good
In the
word.
NBA, there's a thing called league games.
Yes.
League games is where you play the fourth game out of five nights.
Yep.
And the LA Lakers have been resting at home for 2 days. You have an 80% chance of losing that game. I did not know that also applied in the NFL.
It does.
We had a league game with Kansas City and the Lions.
I tried to tell the people that, Terry, but they didn't want to listen.
They listened.
No,
They
they
didn't
didn't.
want to believe.
Fair.
Man,
Fair.
fuck the NFL.
You're right, for real.
We'll definitely get to
No,
that.
and I was on the Sunday morning show with young Matthew Earl Broder III.
A very,
out.
very fine
And-
Sunday Lion show.
Father
Yeah.
to be soon.
Right.
Yep.
Shout out, Esquire.
Shout
And
out,
I
brother.
said, watch out for the officiating in this game because something fishy is going to go on. And he said, oh, something that's going to be called? I said, no, it'll be something that's not called. Watch out for that.
And there it was.
Bam.
There it was. We saw it all play out. We did. KG in the building. KG, what's really good?
Apparently the Bengals, they're back. They are back.
I can't remember if I said it on this show or if we were talking about it on the Lions pregame show with Sean Baligan last week. You were part of it though, KG. Like, if I'm the Bengals, I just throw the ball to Jamar Chase 20 times.
Yep.
I said that 2 weeks ago, right?
And they did that.
And they did, and they
they
won.
Yeah.
Like that, like for real, Terry. I don't. I'm from the Greg Campy school of that. Like when we have a guy that can score, he shoots the ball 35 times in a game.
Yeah.
Because he can score.
Correct.
Like that's it. Why is it
But
so hard sometimes?
Because coaches are trying to be cute. They feel they have to go away from something that's working because the opposition adjusts. The opposition a lot of times are dumbasses and they don't adjust. And I will go back in the day, Bad Boy Pistons. It was a game against the Atlanta Hawks. The Pistons thought the Hawks were stupid. So there was a game. They had a high pick and roll play with Bill Laimbeer and Isaiah Thomas. They called it 8 times in a row. I think they scored 7 times, maybe 6 times. So they call a timeout. Well, Atlanta calls a timeout because they want to adjust. So Chuck Daly doesn't say anything during the timeout. And then when the buzzer rings, he says, 4 out. In other words, run the shit again. These motherfuckers are not going to figure it out, so we're just going to run it again. So that's what you need to do sometimes. Stop being so damn cute.
It's what they do, Terry. I don't get it. I'll never understand
If
it.
it's not broke, don't fix it.
Facts.
Bourbon Friday, by the way. Shout out Varchaz.
Shout out.
All right, Varchaz.
Shout out to our guy, Brendan.
Yeah, we got new
Intern
Brendan in
Brendan.
the house.
Brendan
He's taking
too.
over an
Yeah.
hour too, so.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's thrown in the fire,
He's,
baby.
no one
he's
takes
thrown in
pride.
he is the starting sound guy for E&E today. So he's got to get his reps in the minor leagues first.
Yep.
And then he
And
gets
then
his
he's going to the
opportunity
show.
with the
We're
big
fast tracking him, all right?
Yeah, absolutely. You're doing the opposite of the Tigers.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I got it. Spencer Raxter in the building.
Hello.
Buddy boy, you
Yes,
know who
sir.
else needs to learn that lesson? Your Detroit Lions. When it's third and anything, just go to Amon-Ra St. Brown. What's other team going to do about it?
I agree.
They have to pray that he drops that one ball in a million.
And he
That's the
did
only
in
way
the
they can
Kansas
stop that
City
dude.
game.
And he did it last time, but that's not going to happen again.
No, for sure.
No, it is. It is a Bourbon Friday. Shout out Varchaz. It's a 4-down Friday. We'll get into all of that as well. More on the Unk Bowl coming up in the NFL.
Dude, the Unk Bowl was awesome.
It was amazing, bro.
Such a good game, dude.
Joe Flacco was spinning that
So
thing.
was Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, until he wasn't. Until he wasn't.
Until he wasn't.
Just give it time. What do
Until
I
he
always
threw
say?
the
Just
pick.
wait.
Joe
Just
Flacco
wait.
was dissecting the Pittsburgh defense, audibling, making the right calls. Oh, you guys are going to play 5 yards off? All right. Jamar Chase, quick slant. Boop. Every time.
all day. And Chase
You know what
Brown
they're
got
gonna
off
do
too.
When Cincinnati plays Pittsburgh, they're not gonna have a rush. They go 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Then you can come after the quarterback because
Dude.
he's so damn old.
I was at Planet Fitness this morning on the treadmill. They ran the timer. Aaron Rodgers had 8.6 seconds to throw the ball one time.
Jesus.
8.6 seconds, man. It was. Woodward Sports chat thread. Jump into there if you want to get involved in the show. Ryan's reaction with the big what up, doe, Ryan.
What up,
good
doe?
to talk to you. Tommy Williamson, very interested to get the crew's take on the hit piece by the NFL yesterday on Brian Branch. Did you guys see it?
That's
No.
what I was talking about.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that.
Got it right.
I thought it was the NFL. Here's my take on the hit piece on Brian Branch. The NFL fucked up.
I did see this.
They got their hands caught in the cookie jar, and so they got to do something to make themselves look good. I don't like to use the words 2 times in a row, but I'm going to do it. Last show I was on here, I used the word propaganda, and I'm going to say it again, propaganda.
Well, Terry, you know this. The era of journalism is dead. It's all PR. PR has replaced journalism. That's
Right.
it. It's very, very simple.
Right, and we joke when there's a press conference. Everybody calls it a press conference. Nope, I call it a
Propaganda variety hour.
propaganda variety 10 minutes
10 minutes.
or whatever it is.
However long it is. If you want to skip the line, use the super chat. We will get to those in very, very short
And
order.
I used the super duper chat and got on the stage with young Neal Ruhl. I paid $10,000 to sit up here with you, man.
Because he couldn't afford E&E.
Yeah.
that's-
Ian's 100,000.
I had to mortgage the house for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Woodward Sports chat thread. Lakita says, if Scoob wants to go, let him go. Obviously, he doesn't want to be a Tiger and wants to go to big market teams like New York or L.A.
God, shut
It's
up,
not like he's on the mound every day. Thank you, Lakita. I was waiting for that comment because let's get into it. Because I'm putting an end to the bullshit before it even starts with the
Early
Detroit
break?
Tigers.
All right, I'm going to throw some bullshit at you then.
Okay.
Go put it into it.
Can we take the break early?
We can take the break early
Absolutely.
and have a long Skubal segment.
Yeah.
100% because I'm not taking it.
Neal, you knew what
you
this
guys
was.
don't. You have no idea. We haven't discussed this at all.
No, we have not.
I know where you
I
at,
mean,
though.
yeah.
I already know
I'm
where you
heated,
at.
bro.
All right.
I'm with you every day. I know where you at.
I'm heated.
Hey, guess what? It sounds like I'm going to step right into the middle of a poop field.
Y'all for real.
100%. I'm heated. Spenny, did you see Evan Petzold's tweet?
I did. Do you want me to grab that?
Yeah, please do.
I've got our graphic.
Yeah, but we get to that.
Yeah.
If you could grab Petzold's tweet, that would be sweet.
Yes.
If I were a better contributor, I would have sent that to you
No,
this
you're
morning,
good. I
but
can
I'm
grab
not.
it.
It's all good.
That's my job.
But it doesn't matter because I sit here, I get here on time, and I'm looking around, and
Totally.
nobody's in the studio.
Right.
And then they just come sauntering in right at the show start.
I know.
There's no pride in professionalism anymore.
You're very punctual,
And
Neal.
you know
We
what?
that.
I used to have that pride and functionalism. I said, fuck it, I'm just going to show it.
Yeah.
You
Neal,
got it
Neal
right.
had to
What
sit
they
in the
gonna say
booth
about
and
me?
start the
No,
show
yeah.
himself.
I went in there and set everything up,
Yeah.
turned the audio on.
Right. With
I-
scraps. No,
Yeah,
I'm talking-
the only guy that had my back was new guy Brendan because he came out here
With the
and
Varchaz.
he got the Varchaz out here.
He got the ice. That's how I knew he was a real one. He
That-
didn't forget the ice.
Absolutely.
It's just about time you did something around here.
It is about
I
time.
don't feel
Old Neal
sorry for
Ruhl's
you.
got it. Don't
Oh,
worry,
Neal
everybody.
Ruhl's got
I'll do
it.
it all. Where we going? Ben Johnson Law, everyone. Look, you guys know this. If you're in legal proceedings, justice means different things to different people. I think that's safe to say. Whether it's a settlement, whether it's a verdict, whatever that justice is, you have to have it. And Ben Johnson Law, that's the firm that can deliver it to you. Get the fighter on your side. Go to benfights.com. Get Ben Johnson Law. They're tough, tenacious trial lawyers. You see him all around town. He's getting it done in the courtroom, and he can get it done for you also. benfights.com. Ben Johnson Law, the fighters.
What about Art and Jake's?
Art and Jake's, everybody. That is right. The sports bar setting with the fine dining flavor. The proud sponsor of Rest in Peace Tuesday.
Shout out.
And by the way, rest in peace to the sports bar that you knew before, because Art and Jake's has taken that ish over. 80 wall-to-wall TVs, crystal clear media wall, a whole media wall. Every game in the world is on in there. They got great specials.
The world,
they got Rib
Craig.
Mondays.
Ask you a question?
Yes,
They have the rib special on Monday.
they do.
Even when the Lions are playing, they still gonna have it,
Yes.
I would guess
Yes, they
so.
would.
Why
Yes, they
wouldn't
will,
they?
Monday,
Terry.
it's Art and Jake.
right?
I wouldn't see why they wouldn't.
I'm just
because
They're going to
that's
run
the-
out of ribs. There's going to be a Michigan-wide pork shortage.
Yes, there will be, as a matter of fact, but Art and Jake's can handle it. Thursdays, Sundays as well for your football viewing experience. They have the 350 Bud Light Detroit Lions themed aluminum cans, $5 neutrals, all of it. Scan the QR code on the screen. Find out which location is closest to you. There are 6 of them around Metro Detroit. Guys, there's no other move. If you want to go out, sometimes you want to go be with the people, right? Go out, watch the game in a sports fan setting. That's Art and Jake's, the sports bar setting, the fine dining flavor, elite menu, Art and Jake's. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Looking for your daily sports fix? Look no further. Join Braylon Edwards, the University of Michigan legend.
Lofting it, right corner of the end zone for Braylon, up in the air. Touchdown, Michigan!
And Shep,
Do you believe this comeback?
your favorite sports commentator, as they tackle the hottest topics in the world of sports. Catch the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network. Get ready to laugh, learn, and love sports like never before.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo.
Ah.
You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
The Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills is the largest massage chair showroom in Michigan. They have a ton of different selections to fit any budget. Make sure you guys go check them out in Bloomfield Hills. Scan the QR code right there. My guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, he's the man. He'll hook you up with the chair that you need for your body type, for whatever you need done, what relaxation you want. They've got different chairs to fit every person, so go check them out, the Massage Chair Warehouse.
All right, we're off and running here. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Terry Foster, KG, Spencer Raxter, new guy Brendan as well. Bourbon Friday, that's right. Thank you, Spenny, for taking initiative.
Look at Spinny getting in on action.
Sir, would you mind dumping 2 cubes into that cup right there?
Hey, don't forget mine.
Right.
Don't forget me. I'm walking
I need
out
a
of
3
here.
cubes, man.
Oh, that's 3. You violated my contract. Get my agent on the phone now.
What, you thought you was the 2 o'clock?
I don't no more than 4. 2 is good.
Yeah.
3.
So we're just, we're
Appreciate
just
you,
little
Brick
bartending on the
Dog.
fly, because I need a drink.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long
Brendan,
week.
you in for that? Yeah. All right, there you go.
I damn.
Goddamn right you ain't. You didn't have a choice. If you want to make it in this goddamn network.
Yeah.
He could be 12
On this
years
show.
old. He's still getting suburban.
Right.
Yeah. So.
But shout out Varchaz, by the way. No, but Steve O'Baby in the chat. Neal, I'm sorry, but didn't the people say not to sign Jared Goff? But yes, for some reason they say not to sign Skubal. In the words of Terry Foster. Okay.
Steve-O, you're not understanding context, Steve-O. Once again, shout out to Steve-O.
Yes.
That was when they would believe Goff to be a bridge quarterback, which he no longer is.
Elite quarterback.
He's up there.
Burn in the super chat. If you want to skip the line, use the super chat. Burn. Skubal, I love you. Thank you for everything, but enjoy the Mets. Hopefully they don't mess you up like they mess everything else up. Yeah, there's definitely
We got an eagle screech.
got the eagle, no doubt. Shout out Spenny, by the way, man. He's a real one. He's a real one. He shows up late, but he's a real one. Like the rest of you.
You're right.
Yeah.
Shout out Woodward Wings as well. They just dropped
Yes.
a fire episode
So
for
that's
the
tomorrow, 10:30. That drops. Tomorrow at 10:30. All right. Woodward Sports chat. Fletch Lives Daily. 7 TDs between the uncles. No, that was fun, man. I did get.
Aaron Rodgers was fugazi though. The 2 picks is more important.
More on that later in the NFL 4-down.
My dog.
For sure. For sure. All right. The news dropped last night. We talked about it on our social channels. Report came out, Terry. I'm guessing from Scott Boras would be my guess, but maybe not. I'll explain more on that later. The Tigers and Skubal's gap in an extension was reported by John Heyman of the New York Post, right? New York Post, I think he is.
Yep,
one of the New
sir.
York papers.
The New York porch.
$250 million gap between Skubal and the Tigers. So, Terry, originally, the streets took to that, and my read on it was, well, there's Scott Boras, going out and leaking the terms and all that kind of stuff. So, Terry, what was your initial reaction to that report?
All right, you need to shift a little bit.
Okay.
I want to tell you something. I love you. I love spinning.
NIU.
And
I love you too, Terry.
Kenneth over here.
Yes.
Stick
And
with
new
Chris.
guy Brendan, too, because he went and got bourbon.
Awful fucking news for all of you. And I've been saying it here and there. The Detroit Tigers are not serious about this.
Yeah.
They're not. If they win a championship with the kids, great. They'll celebrate and everything. But if you expect them to act like a championship team in the front office, it's just not going to happen. And Neal, once again, love you. And I want to prepare you for the end of 2026 postseason press conference. When somebody's going to get up to that podium and say, when it's time to spin, we're going to spin.
I was told that already.
You're going to be told it again. You at least got one more of those left. You might get 2. They're not serious about this, bro.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Wheezy D313.
Shout out.
Valued member of the chat community, right?
Shout out.
Yep.
I like Wheezy D.
What smart ass remark do we got though?
Weezy's half cousin, man. We got.
Oh yeah, that's my guy though, man.
But-
what smart ass remark he dropped in there?
Who cares? Get Skubum out. And there's a faction of those people.
He's reacting out of hurt, Neal. I don't think he actually believes that.
There's a faction of those people. So I want to get it down like this. Terry, ball. Give me the pill. Right there on my left hand, I can drop step baseline if I need to, whatever. Here's the deal. There are 3 things on my checklist. 3 things on my checklist. Number 1, the Tigers are not a serious organization.
Right.
Because Evan Petzold
He did.
this morning sent out a tweet, and no one's really getting into it. Remember last year when Scott Boras said the Tigers offered us a non-competitive offer? 4 years, less than $100 million. After last season, what did Skubal do last year? What award did he win?
Won the Cy Young.
Won the Cy Young.
Yeah.
The Cyrus Young Award.
Wow, he did. And they offered him 4 years, less than $100 million, knowing that he has just 2 years to go until free agency.
Dude, he wouldn't even be the highest paid pitcher on the Tigers pitching staff.
Correct.
Yeah.
Let me
That's
put that into
insane.
context for you. Thank you, Terrence Reginald Foster III, Esquire, VIP. Jack Flaherty made more money than that on an AAV last year. That is a non-competitive offer. So, like, the crowd that's running out there to say, well, that's just Scott Boras being Scott Boras, why do you think he hired Scott Boras? Why would I hire Scott Boras if it were me?
He's a shark.
Because he's
gonna
a
get
shark
you
and he's
paid.
going to get me every dollar. Because guess what, everybody? That's what I would want too. I'm the best pitcher in baseball. I'm the back-to-back Cy Young winner. And oh, by the way, like this Dodgers train that's rolling right now, you know what their starters' ERA is in the playoffs?
No.
1.5 as a staff. You win with pitching. You win with pitching. You don't get rid of the best pitcher in baseball and get better. Especially, and for the Max Scherzer crowd yesterday that enjoyed that theater, by the way, that whole thing, hey, It's nice when it's 5-1, isn't it? Max Scherzer got more runs of support in 4 innings than Skubal got the entire ALDS.
And I saw that real quick to interject, not to throw you off, but I thought it was like the 9th inning of a tie game, and Max Scherzer's like, "No, I'm staying." It was like the 5th inning. It's not nearly the same at all,
dude. And the streets are running to that.
Yeah, they gonna run with it.
This
Skubal's a quitter.
Skubum crowd, all that kind of stuff. You
Skubal's
got
a quitter.
Anybody who has that sentiment's an idiot. Bottom line,
Maz gonna
flat
come
out
back
idiot.
on that. You know,
Go
Maz
ahead.
He gonna come back hard on
Go
that.
ahead. Go ahead, Maz. The Dodgers ERA, Terry, as a staff in the playoffs, the starters are 1.5. You win with pitching. Now, they're up 5-1 all the time when their guys go 8 innings and give up 1 run. That's the difference. Skubal's even more valuable to the Tigers than he is somewhere else because they can't hit, and they're not interested in getting people that can hit.
Actually, he's not. Skubal could pitch 7 shutout innings, and the Tigers are still locked in a tight game. Like, oh God, they're gonna win this game. It doesn't matter.
You
because
proving Neal's point,
hitting
though.
is so bad.
That's it.
If you had a team that could just put 3 runs across in the first 7 innings, bam, and you got Skubal on there, that's an automatic win. But they don't have a team that can do that.
Okay, Weezy D chime back in. Max Scherzer and Justin Verlander still the greatest. Okay, Weezy D, then I'll take you back to Max Scherzer, right? When he was coming up on free agency and he wanted to get his deal done, and the Tigers sent out a release, Terry, you tell me if I'm lying,
They
the
did.
Tigers sent out a press release saying, hey, we offered him 6 years, $145 million. It was a competitive offer. He didn't take it. Fast forward, he signs with the Nationals, 7 years, $210 million. And they were going to give him that 6-year deal was on top of his arbitration year. It was going to be 7 years, about $170-ish million. The Nationals gave him 7 for $210.
I only got one word to say to you. Facts.
And guess what? They won a World Series. And I know you don't want to bring up JV. He also left and
He
got a
asked
World
out.
Series.
He asked out. He tapped out on you and then went and won a World Series.
But what did you trade him for?
Jake Rogers.
There you go.
But it wasn't just Justin Verlander. You traded everybody. Default, Prince Fielder, Ian Kinsler, Justin Upton,
Right.
J.D. Martinez,
Oh my
Justin Verlander
Castellanos.
for Jake Rogers.
Yeah. Fucking.
That's what you got. So,
Sounds
again,
like a fair trade to me.
yeah.
Sarcastic.
Dilemma. Tigers better get in a World Series in the next 3 years. Dilemma, let me let you in on a secret. If you don't have Tarik Skubal, you ain't going to a World Series.
What the Tigers are banking on right now is to get that second coming of catching lightning in the bottle like the Royals did.
Yep.
They're hoping all of the young guys come up at the same time and they're all very good and they get a World Series out of it before having to pay any of them. You remember when the Royals did that? When they had all those guys out there, they won the World Series and then they completely fell off. And you're hoping your Alex Gordon and your Mike Moustakas and your all of those guys are the ones coming up before you have to pay them. And it's not very high odds of that happening. It's much more high odds to, you'll be a good team if you have the best pitcher in
Tigers,
baseball.
They have to do it with the kids.
Kids.
Because they're just
Tigers love the
They're
kids.
not going to be like the Mets or the Yankees or the Red Sox or the Dodgers. And you don't have to be, but you could be a facsimile of that.
Right.
Like,
Like,
somewhat.
why can't they do both? We keep acting like it's either or. While the sport is what it is right now before this salary cap, you could technically do both. You could build with the kids and also spend a little money to make this team better. I don't
can't.
understand.
But
I don't understand.
this community has been besieged with Tiger, and I'm going to use the word again, propaganda. Oh, we're a small market team. We can't compete with all these other teams. No, you're not.
Yes, bullshit.
Terry's on
are
his journalist
owned
shit today.
by
He's dropping words.
billionaires. That's
He's a top 10 richest. And look, I don't spend other people's money. I get off the highway right before that.
Yes, we do. We're fans.
But I don't do that. I don't. But I will, again, in much the same as my Michigan football vein, I will read numbers off a screen at you. I will read numbers off a screen at you. He is the 8th richest owner in baseball.
Oof.
Has more money than the owner of the New York Yankees.
And where that payroll sitting at?
That's not
23rd?
That's not for me to say. I'm just telling you what the screen says right here in front of me. You can go look it up if you don't believe me.
That payroll is in the bottom third of the league.
So, again,
18th, which is bottom third.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Steve, 50 mil for a guy who can't get past 6 innings. O-tay, Neal. O-tay, Steve. I hope you liked watching the playoffs, Steve, because you're never going to see it again.
Right.
Never. The Tigers the last 2 years are a 500 team in games Skubal does not pitch. 500. They are 20-ish games over 500 the last 2 years. So, by the math, what do you think their record is when Skubal pitches?
Pretty good.
And that's with one of the most impotent offenses we've ever seen.
Dude, we're having a good word day on Big D today.
No, shout out.
It is. And, like, look, again, we keep going back to it. Big M, I keep saying it, Skubal going to go to a team that can get him run support into a manager that is starter-friendly. AJ is not him. No, I don't.
Don't put
Big
that
M.
on AJ.
Starter
Yeah.
friendly.
Don't put that on AJ, bro. He's coaching the game the way it's played right now.
He's using the tools he has at his disposal,
And to
as
be honest-
meager as they are.
To be honest, you have to be extra careful with Skubal because he's your only hope. Like, seriously.
It's
And
not, it's
he's
not like
using
managing the
he's-
Dodgers.
He's using them better than any manager would be able to use them. Like, there's nobody that could just come in here, sprinkle some pixie dust on Tarik Skubal, and allow him to throw 130 pitches
Yes.
in a high-leverage game. Like, do I think he should have got the 7th? Yes, I absolutely think he should have got the 7th. But I'm not freaking out about it. It was still a game that went to the 15th inning.
Right.
It
That
doesn't
you
matter if
still couldn't
Skubal
win.
pitches the 7th if it goes to the 15th fucking inning.
It doesn't matter if he pitches 14 innings.
But
Go ahead,
other
Derek.
thing, against Cleveland, Skubal gave up 2 runs in 7 innings, and they were both 2 home runs to Polanco. Do you know what the fan base here thought? Oh, Skubal sucked in that game.
Yeah, bad performance.
You're right. I'm like, he gave up 2 runs in 7 innings. Yes, they were both home runs, the same guy who can't hit, but all you got to do is get a lineup that can score 3 runs with Tarik Skubal on the mound. That's all you need.
13 in the ALDS. 13 innings pitched, 3 earned runs allowed, 20 strikeouts. And one of those runs was a check swing double
That shit, I
that
hate
went into
Josh
the corner.
Naylor.
And by the way, Scherzer, it wouldn't work here. He couldn't get Naylor out either.
Yeah.
So,
No, Scherzer would have yelled at him and he would have striked out.
yeah, right. You know, like the stupidity's bothering me, Spenny. And I know, like, look, I know we're in the throes of football season, and we're all getting after it. We're pumping out content, and we're all running a little hot right now. But today could be. I'm glad it's Friday.
Yeah.
Because this could be the one that breaks. Like this
What's
talk
real
about
is real.
Skubal. This talk about Skubal in the chat. The Tigers, and guys, let me lay this out for you how this is going to go, okay? The Tigers are going to put out some kind of press release about how they made a competitive offer, and it'll be something like, we offered them, say, $50 million a year, 5 years at $250 million, knowing that he will never take that.
Exactly.
Because why would he? This is Skubal's one shot in his life. His one shot to cash it all in.
Especially now with a salary cap possibly looming in the league.
Right. But you know what the Tigers are doing in the back boardrooms? They're trying to come up. Okay, what's the most money we can offer him that he won't take? So he'll go somewhere else. Because they don't want to pay the freight for this dude.
They don't.
And
somebody will, and that's cool.
then I have to, and Spenny, you and I are going to have that internal dialogue, man. Because he's not going to be here.
He's not
Neal,
gonna be here.
you said something similar to that last year. You was right back here.
He's not going to be here.
That's what.
Let's go to break.
He may be
Let's-
here next year.
He's going to be here next year.
In some, because
Yeah, and you'll get another.
no, because
DS
KG,
flop out.
At this point, that's where I am. Fuck it. Like, just bring him back, and we'll step up to the crap table, and maybe we'll roll back-to-back 7.
Maybe they actually trade for somebody.
That
Maybe
Scott
Kevin
Harris needs
McGonigal
to-
does something.
Scott Harris need to be on the hot seat.
Spenny,
Like,
that's where I'm stopping right there.
What? Kevin McGonigal? You don't believe in him anymore?
No, like, he can, yeah, they'll bring him up, and that'll be their answer. But they won't add.
Oh,
they
yeah.
won't add.
No, they definitely ain't gonna.
And for the whole, they added payroll last year crowd.
What?
Yeah, they did. That's right. Alex Cobb. I'll always remember the Alex Cobb era.
Very fun.
man.
Oh, and on the payroll, they had Kenta Maeda.
Kenta Maeda
They
was on the
did.
payroll
That's
as
right.
well.
So
Yeah.
what would make you think that they're going to go out into free agency and do something?
Alex
do it.
Bregman.
They'll do it for a 1 year.
Yeah.
They'll do it for a 1 year. And oh, by the way, the Bregman thing?
Yeah.
Like, that's another example of the propaganda.
Thank you.
They offered him $27 million a year. The Red Sox gave him $40.
Yep.
He wanted a first-year opt-out. They said, no, you can have a second-year opt-out. What coincides with the second-year opt-out? Oh, Skubal leaving. That's right.
Exactly.
Fuck out of here,
And
man.
before we go to break,
Yes.
I love the Alex Bregman rumors. I love maybe Tigers fans get ready to speak Gio Urshela. I'm telling you.
Right. Not for real.
Get ready to speak Gio Urshela.
We're slotting into a usual product.
Yeah.
It's always a Yankees reject that's 33.
Yep.
Sign him for a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
Put him at third base.
He'll be hot till June.
Yep.
He'll get hurt.
He's
Okay.
tired of
Tell
the
us
bright
about
lights.
Planet Fitness. Yeah, tired of the bright. Wants to grow a beard. Tell us about Planet Fitness.
Wants 2 reporters at his locker instead of 102.
Yeah.
All right, Planet Fitness, everyone. We're live at the Planet Fitness studios. Just came from Planet Fitness, and it's the best gym in the gym game. Bottom line, I don't know how else to say it. For those of you that it's still, you've talked about getting in shape, you've talked about wanting to do it, stop talking and start doing. All right, go to planetfitness.com or just pull in the parking lot. There's over 50 Planet Fitness locations in the Metro Detroit area. There is one near you. $24.99 a month. That's it. That's all. Black card option. You can go to any Planet Fitness in the world. You can bring a guest anytime you want. You basically own the place. So there you have it, everyone. Planet Fitness. Don't pay more money to lift the same weight.
And let me tell you about Wicked Pickle. I'm going out on the courts again tomorrow.
Oh, you're in.
Pickleball is fun, dude. It really is. I played for the first time. I'm pretty good.
Is it outside ping pong?
I don't skip. Actually, leg day was today, 313 in the 919. Never skip leg day, every Friday. It is outside. And, we had to worry about started raining and stuff. Wicked Pickle, you don't got to worry about that. 10 indoor climate-controlled courts. We're having a Woodward Sports pickleball party there. Go check them out, wickedpickle.mi. I'm telling you, me and Draper will take down any of you. Any of you in the chat right now, 2-on-2, pick your champion. Me and Chris Draper will dominate.
As long as I have the nationally ranked guy on my team.
Yeah, hey.
Why do we fight? We fight
Sound like a
to
Michigan
protect
football
the
fan.
innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Shout out to Dr. Jeff Pierce. Looking for a way to support local athletes with physical disabilities? Athletes Unlimited, a Michigan-based nonprofit, has one simple mission: breaking down barriers so everyone can experience the joys of sports, from sled hockey to wheelchair basketball and more. Join them and Dr. Jeff Pierce on November 6th for their annual Top Golf fundraiser. Enjoy 3 hours of golf, food, drinks, and a raffle and a live auction. Register online or consider becoming a sponsor today at athletesunlimited.com.
All right, back at it. Neal, Ruhl, Terry Foster, KG, Spencer Raxter, new guy Brendan here in the house as well. All of you in the Woodward Sports chat. Let me clean up some of these messages, T, and then we'll get things rocking and rolling. Woodward Sports chat. Michael Weary. Might be the worst, is the worst. Even Gores wasn't this cheap. Tom Gores, you can say what you want about Tom Gores. He ain't
not
cheap.
He might spend the money wrong.
Yeah, he might
Right.
try to do too much, or he did try to do too much.
Right.
But he's not cheap.
He ain't cheap.
And he'll fix it.
With the stroke of a pen.
Yep.
Click, click, fixed.
Smart dog, handles
Yes,
business.
he needs to learn how to spend his money. He will spend.
No doubt. But
Good, bad, or
You
you
indifferent.
can't.
He throws out $400,000 in T-shirts every game.
Right.
But T, like, you can't. I would rather have to learn how to spend than not spend.
I got a surprise audible in the other 4 for 4.
Okay, cool.
That-
I'm looking forward to it. Real quick, too, speaking of the baseball playoffs, the Dodgers are up 3-0. They're a machine.
Repeat loading.
Kristen Yelich signed a 7-year, $188 million contract extension with the Brewers in 2020.
Shout out.
He does not have a single RBI in the playoffs since 2018.
Rip.
And they go every year.
Every year.
do.
You fit in here.
What if that were Riley Green? What would this town do to him?
Oh man,
That's true.
what?
Riley's got RBIs.
Riley Green had home runs and extra base hits in the series.
He did.
And people want him dead.
Yeah. I mean, the last game he didn't, but
I don't blame him. Produce.
Woodward Sports Chat thread, Taylor, the bourbon is loosening up the big words. Freddie Felt 313, big vocab energy.
there's a lot of very big
vocab
words.
energy.
It's been a great word day so far.
The offense was impotent. Let me get these super chats, and we'll get it rocking and rolling. You want to skip the line, use the super chat. Michael Weary, quit on the AJ bashing, not his fault. I'm with you. Burn in the super chat. Going by AL pennants, the Tigers have the 4th most in the entire AL, one of the most storied teams in baseball, iconic logo, but we're poor, allegedly. Tev Sauce 2, fire up the hometown discount talk, LMAO. Hey, Tev, that'll be next. Tigers fans will be... In no world am I taking a hometown discount.
Now hold on, a hometown discount when the gap is $250 million.
And you have nobody else on the team that's making any money.
Right.
No,
Like, maybe if you had the Dodgers line up.
Tarik
Like,
Skubal,
what?
if he stays, is going to be making Will Vest money.
Like they trying to pull deals you can't even do on MLB The Show.
Dude, KG, basically what they're saying is, Tarik, come on, pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Pretty
man.
much.
Make
Like-
it enough.
Make it enough, for sure.
What?
It is, man. It's absolutely insane. Woodward Sports Super Chat. Okay, I think we got to all of that. So that's out there.
Sheesh, man.
Look, I've come to grips with the fact that they're not going to sign him long term, but like, it's already known, and I'm at the point now, Terry, where everyone's going to say, "Well, just trade him," but I'm going the other way, Terry. Just let me in the casino one more time. Let me back up to the crap table. I know I got $11 and the table minimum's 10, but let me get one roll of the dice and just see if we can hit 4 hard 8s in a row.
Yeah. But, young man, if you're going to be at the penny slots, why are you going to be all in?
Because, Terry, it's all I got, because I can't, after this is gone, I can't get back in the casino. I won't be allowed back in.
Okay, you're not serious about being a contender.
No, they are not.
They are not.
I
You-
am.
I know you are.
I
God
am.
bless
So
you.
I want the best chance at winning that I'm going to have for probably the next 5 years. Because I got a question for everybody. For the Wheezy D and the get Skubal out of here, who's pitching next year? Say they trade him. Who's pitching?
When Neal finds something, dog. Oh my God.
Dude, who's pitching?
Troy Melton, opening day starter.
Man, hell
Okay,
dog.
what are you going to do after he goes 120 innings?
Casey Mize.
He started for Erie on opening day.
Hey, today,
Guys.
all right, this is the year Reese Olson will stay healthy.
I know.
Guys.
I know.
Clearly, it's Jack Flaherty picking up his player
Oh,
option. He's
God.
going to be our day one.
He's definitely picking up his player option.
How did he become Tarik Skubal? Or
Skubal.
No, it was
Skubal, yeah.
Terry. You kind of did this because you came in here mad about what the hell Terry Skubal did.
My take is I wouldn't sign him for 10 years because he doesn't deserve that.
How can he not deserve that, Terry?
Because
Terry.
I want a guy that's going to be with me every step of the way.
Yeah.
You're talking
And-
about
and
this dude.
You want a guy to win? Okay, Terry, then what
can't-
kind of pitcher do you want? One that wins back-to-back Cy Young?
I'd like one that goes 7 innings.
Terry, he threw 100 pitches. He was done, man. Like,
He went 6. Like, I don't.
it's
he
not
went
his
6.
fault, Terry, that he went against a real lineup that, fouls pitches off and stuff like that, dude. When your lineup is just whiff, whiff, whiff. It's like the Bugs Bunny cartoon where he swings
but
at a pitch 3 times and
It is his
strikes
fault
out.
that he falls victim to today's bullshit society with a bunch of weak, soft-ass people. And I'm talking about all of y'all.
Blake Snell came out after 103 pitches and faced the minimum batters.
Weak-ass bitch. Weak-ass bitch. Give me old school. I want the pitcher.
Oh.
You got to take him out the game kicking and screaming.
Terry,
on 99.
it's
like
not
Max
99 no
Scherzer
more.
last night.
Tarik
Like
Skubal-
Max Scherzer,
Tarik
Terry.
Skubal-
You love that, right?
Tarik
Yes.
Skubal went over 7 innings 13 times this season. 7 innings or more, he went over.
But he
13
couldn't
times.
do it in the biggest game of the year.
Yeah, because the Mariners fouled up like 21 pitches off, dude.
And to be honest, he shouldn't have to. Where the fuck is your offense? You've got all this for Skubal. What about the offense?
But see, then we've learned the lesson. It doesn't matter what Skubal does in clutch situations because the team is so horseshit that.
So then
once
your problem's
again,
not with Skubal, then, Terry.
It's a combo meal. But I'm saying that if
So
even
the
if
back-to-back
even
Cy
if
Young
you keep
Award
him-
winner is the problem.
But no. The problem is this team is so mediocre that the back-to-back Cy Young Award winner can't bail you out.
Correct. Nobody can fix that.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Scott Harris,
But
man.
with that said, I want the back-to-back Cy Young Award winner. If I'm going to pay his ass $40 million a year for 10 years, I want him to say, hey, look, dude, tight game, winner take all. I dare you to take me out this game.
Yeah, let me just go get Tommy Johns on a team that is not even worth fucking.
Noah Messi, Mickey Lola to save
Or
your
he
ass,
goes
Terry.
8 innings and they don't score.
Let me mess up
and
my
the
next
Tigers
payday
win
on
in
y'all.
regulation. How about that?
Like, come on.
You had a lead.
If I'm Terry School, I'm out of that game too. Fuck that. You knew he knew where it was going.
I can't remember.
It took y'all 15 innings and still
And
can't get
again,
it.
I refuse to believe that he said, I'm out of this game.
And it's not confirmed, but
And I,
even
Spenny,
if it is,
I would side with you.
Even if it
but
is.
I would also side with the fact that A.J. Hinch, my guess would be, and I can't remember right now what the lineup was and where they were. Was it about to turn over for the third time, the fourth time? That's how the game is played because it's math. Like, and I know that you guys don't like that, especially the old guys don't like that, but that's the way that it is now. When you get through the lineup a fourth time, dude, the numbers skyrocket.
Yes.
They just do. And the reason the Tigers are good is because of Skubal, a back-to-back Cy Young winner, and because AJ makes chicken salad out of chicken shit with
I have
the lineup.
another thing to tell you. When the lineup turns over for the first time with this bullpen, it skyrockets too.
Not in that series, it didn't.
I'd rather take my chances with Skubal.
yeah, but they were good in the playoffs. They were. But once again, it's not like AJ just popped up and did this with Skubal one time ever. He's consistent. He's done it with every pitcher on this roster. Like I hate that argument. I do. I love
probably
complete games
wanted
too.
to get them scrubs out.
Terry, I love complete games too. We just not in that era of baseball anymore.
Grom at 0237. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to get into the casino next season. Do not trade him in the offseason, guys. Do not trade him because this is our last look at it. Because, again, I'll ask you, if you trade him, who's pitching
Last
next
look
year?
at what, the ALDS?
Yeah.
Maybe
100%.
even a while. You might lose in a wild card next
So
year.
we'll have that lineup again. And Spenny, look, this isn't saying that he's going to suck or anything like that. What do you think is Kevin McGonigal's ceiling, having never played in the majors before? You think he's going to roll out and hit 300?
No, he'll be
he's
like
done it
everybody else.
everywhere
He'll hit
he's been.
240.
I don't think he's going to hit 300, but I think he'll be your best contact hitter in your lineup from when he steps into it.
Neil, that's where I disagree.
That's
with you.
aggressive. I'm not saying it's not possible,
Yeah.
but it's aggressive.
That's about as aggressive as I'll get.
Okay.
I think he'll be the best
what's gonna
contact
happen
hitter
with
in the lineup.
McGonigal? He's going to hit 240, 10 homers, and 30 RBI. And we're going to be saying, how come he's not being considered for the All-Star game? What's going on
and
around
Spenny
here?
will be in there. I just
Right.
vote McGonigal, and today's the triple match from the MLB on a Tuesday between 10 a.m. and noon. They triple match your votes. McGonigal.
He's the only choice, and the only choice when you're looking to buy or sell your car is Les Stanford.
Good word,
Les
Spenny.
Stanford.
Elite.
Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC, LesStanford.com. They got deals that will fit any budget. They can get you in a ride and get you cruising down the street in style. My guy Goran will hook you up. Listen, the customer service is unmatched. The deals will fit your budget. You can pick what day you have to pay your car. So like, hey, you don't get paid until the second week of the month. You say, hey, I want to pay the second week of the month. They're like, okay, it's that easy. Go to LesStanford.com. They'll hook you up.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Neal Ruhl here for Sun Cruiser, proud partner of the Detroit Lions. Real iced tea, real vodka, really good. 4.5% alcohol, just 100 calories, not overloaded with sugar, all that stuff. No carbonation either, guys. These things are crushable.
No bubbles. They're dangerous.
Spenny.
Yes.
Over under Sun Cruisers consumed by the network on Monday. You know Sean and I are good for in the teens.
Yeah, I would say 45.5.
I'll take the over.
Take the over. Smash it.
I'll take the over. I'll take the over, no
Y'all
doubt.
killing it.
Terry, you coming down?
I
Maybe
may do that. I'm still salty with you.
Uh-oh.
Because I texted him about
God.
Sun Cruisers. I
Sun
was at
Cruiser.
the store. I didn't know which one to get, and he said, "Just get one, damn it."
Leave me alone.
Stop bothering me
Right.
and just pick one.
Right.
They're
like
all
them
good.
And I didn't get the 4-pack, bitch. I got the 8-pack.
Oh, talk to him.
How you
Shout
like
out.
that?
So Terry did it. You should do it. When you go through the grocery store, just get a 4-pack and try it. You'll be on it. Sun Cruiser, proud partner of the Lions. Woodward Sports chat thread, Cy, you cannot let him walk for nothing. Why? What's the difference?
The difference is Sky Harris need to be fired if that happens. You already backed yourself into the corner.
I want to take a spin with it. And guys, look.
You want a
all right,
nostalgia run.
Cy,
That's it.
Cy-
Hey, I'm going to miss you.
Well, but we may
Thank
as well
you for
take
the
a shot
memory,
at it.
Skubal.
If we let him go, if we trade him, will we be in the playoffs the following year?
Probably not. Chances say you won't.
Okay.
But what is the percentage on you get to the playoffs and top out at the ALDS or lower?
But I would say the percentage of us getting to the ALCS are greater than us making the playoffs the following year without him.
Yeah, with no free agent acquisitions, we're going to look at the same shit we looked at this year. They may even get to the ALCS to get shelled by put AL team here. Like, I'd
rather be in it.
blow it up.
I just know they were 1-4 the last 5 games that Skubal pitched. So there's something wrong with the brew here. And
Yes,
it's not
the
because
offense.
he's
It ain't Skubal.
Skubum or whatever they're calling him. It's because you need to look at this lineup. You need to fortify this lineup. And you need to stop it saying, well, when the time is right to spend, we'll spend. Stop that stuff.
And I'll do Terry's thing. I'll do selective data too. He says, what'd you say the last 5 games they pitched? They were 1-4, that Skubal pitch?
Yes.
Okay, well, Terry, the last 2 years, 162 times 2, in games that Skubal didn't pitch, they were 500. In games that he did pitch, over the last 2 years, they're 21 games over 500.
Cute. But in the playoffs, what I'm highlighting is that this team is so compromised that despite him pitching great games or very good games, they still couldn't win with him. So you need to get somebody at third base. You need to get a little more pop in this lineup if you're going to win. And you need an owner that says, you know what? Spending, the time is now.
You guys ready to rock 4 for 4s?
Oh, yeah,
we
man.
want to combine the two
Talking
here.
about
and
this shit.
Let's
go
go.
through the breaks, Benny.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Let's do it. All right. Hey, Lions are playing Monday night, by the way.
Lions playing Monday night. The first question of the Detroit Lions, 4 for 4. How much do you expect out of Aleem McNeil in this game? Dan Campbell said he's good to go.
Just be a stalwart in the running game. If he gets a sack, cool. I'm not putting it on him his first game back.
Terry, what do you expect out of him?
I expect a lot of him. Aleem McNeil is a monster. He's a nice guy. He smiles. He pats you on the head and everything. But once again, when he's in the lineup, he stops the run. He causes damage. The dude's a monster. So I expect him from day one to be very good because he's been practicing for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And you're hearing the offensive line is like, we don't like this dude.
Yeah.
So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive line won't like him either.
That's a fact.
My question for you, Terry, before I answer Spenny's question is this. What?
This is how you phrase that. It was funny.
It's your tone, dude.
Where does he rank in terms of a, quote, big ass?
It's gotten smaller.
It has gotten small. Will that hurt him?
Damn, that's a
I believe in McNeil.
It's not. He's
He's
not.
still
Vita
got a big
Vea.
ass, though. I mean, it's
He's
not.
not
He's
Vita
still
Vea.
got a big
big.
ass. We got a couple big asses.
Is it
Tyreek's
DJ?
got a big ass. DJ's got a big ass.
DJ is his ass bigger than DJ Reader's ass?
No.
Nah.
But you know what? Here's the key with.
But he's also not interior.
no. But
not. No.
Aleem
3
McNeil has an athletic ass.
There you go.
How about that?
That's fair. So you're happy with the ass to size proportion for Aleem McNeil?
I am. I think McNeil is just special.
No, I agree with you, and there's a reason that Brad Holmes paid him.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's
You know what?
100%
Even if McNeil had a white girl ass, I would still say I'm supporting this dude because he's good.
Hey, Terry, they're evolving now, man.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's all that protein and those squats. Cause oh man,
Oh, they out here crazy now.
Oh,
I'm gonna show you a picture.
You're right, but
I'm gonna show you
I
a
mean,
picture during the break.
White girl ass back in the day.
Yes.
Because brothers had to come to a really tough realization.
Reckoning, yeah.
No, before we could say, you know what, that white girl's looking good, but her ass is thin, so I don't want it.
Yeah.
Because we got to have some bubble. Then the white girl started developing some big ass, and then the brothers like, shoot, I don't have any more excuses. I guess I'm going to have to go with this. I don't care if the sisters get mad at me.
Are we on the brink of a Terry Foster?
Oh, yeah.
Black guy 4 for 4.
Oh, yeah,
4
most
down.
definitely.
Yeah. Maybe we'll work that in next week. JT Olsen, Aleem's going up against a practice squad guard. Expectations should be high in this game.
Yeah,
JT,
that's
like
true.
he hasn't played in a year though, man.
Don't care.
Like,
I expect him to get a sack.
He is your best interior pass rusher.
hey, what are you doing here? This isn't Woodward Wings. No, yeah, go ahead, man. Of course.
You lost, boy?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey,
boy.
Yeah.
He was here
Young-
before you, too.
Young Justin in the house.
I expect-
Woodward Wings tomorrow, 10:30.
I expect
10:30?
a sack. 10:30.
All right.
10:30 Saturday. I expect a sack out of Lee McNeil. I think they're going to use him in a lot of passing situations and give him a lot of opportunities to rush the passer. If DJ Reader plays, he's dealing with a little bit of back injury, but I'm not too worried about it. I think it's just give him some time off. He is going to be seeing single coverage because you have to double team Hutch and you have to double team DJ Reader. So I expect Aleem, like JT Olsen said, going up against a backup guard. I think he can get some damage. I think he can get Baker on the ground.
Oh, it's a backup guard, too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Next question of the Lions foe. Who needs to be the star on offense?
That's subjective. Like, it rotates. It's not up to the Lions. I'm convinced of this. This is my thing. You've heard me talk about it before. I'm going to talk about it all year long. That is not up to the Lions. That is up to the other team. What is going to present itself? Early on, we've seen Sam Laporta be that guy.
Or J-Mo. They've been forcing the ball to J-Mo early on drives.
Yeah, well, it's just I think that they're going to go to what they're given. I honest to God believe that, Terry. What say you?
No, that's true. I don't want to use the word star, but who has to be competent?
Catalyst.
And it's always Jared Goff. No, this offense is structured that it's going to go well if he doesn't turn the ball over. You don't need stars. You don't need to be spectacular. You do your little trick plays and everything. But if he doesn't turn the ball over, this offense is unstoppable.
If you had to pick, though, because, I mean, that's no fun. You're right.
I
but that's
always
no
go
fun.
with St. Brown.
Yes.
You got to pick
Unstoppable.
I agree. I'm
Life on the line. Who you picking for this game?
I think I'm going with Terry. I think it's Amon-Ra. I think
Well,
he's
yeah. I
pissed
mean,
off.
life on the line. That's what I'm doing. And I know he dropped one last week, but guess what? I'll double down because ain't no
That's
way he's
even
dropping
more
it.
why it's
Hey, yo,
100%.
he'll drop another one, too, in 2029.
About the time Skubal's won his 4th Cy Young for the Yankees.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
They win a World Series.
Next question of the Lions, 4 for 4. Kirby Joseph, it has been up in the air whether he's going to play or not. That knee injury is still lingering. Obviously, we saw him limp off the field and then do something in the locker room, come back in and make an insane tackle at the line of scrimmage on Isaiah Pacheco. Do you want Kirby Joseph to play in this game even if he's banged up? Because he's going to be banged up.
No.
Yeah, I mean, that's my gut says no, but I'll tell you this,
We have no starting secondary members outside of Amik Robertson if he doesn't play
which is crazy.
against the MVP favorite.
The latter is more important. I think you might just have to get by how you got to get by right now.
I'll say this, though, about Kirby. And we need to get over this, and we say that we're over it, Terry, until the draft comes around, then we're not. But it's very clear when Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell, obviously, because I'm sure he's involved in it, when they sit there and they draft guys, they go get their guys. And do you notice this? Like, Aleem McNeil coming back from the ACL, Kirby Joseph goes in the tent, gets carried into the tent, comes flying out, makes a tackle. Like, it is clear their agenda. Amon-Ra's the same way. Sewell's the same way. Even the stars that they draft, Terry, they have a specific profile that they go to. They only take dogs, dude. They just do. They only take dogs. Hutch is a dog. Like, that's all they do.
Right, and Kirby Joseph is a dog.
100%.
And but he will be a guy that I dare you to take me out the game.
Real cream
Do
of
I
wheat.
want him to
Brad
play?
Holmes needs to
Yes.
stop drafting injured players. There we go. There's one. Sorry, go ahead, Terry.
Yeah, well, the injured players are helping you win. I'd rather have the injured players than the healthy ones who can't win football games. How about that?
Lucas Raymond confirmed out tonight. I mean, we expected it, but yeah, he's missing again tonight.
The Toronto Blue Jays, 17 home runs in 8 playoff games.
Woof.
Did we get 17 hits?
That's a good question. It's probably pretty close. All right, last question.
Did they have 17 bats where they didn't strike out?
Yeah.
No.
How about that?
17 non-strikeout plate appearances.
They had 17 in a game, in
Yeah.
one playoff game.
Oof. All right, final question of the Lions 4 for 4. How much of an impact would Taylor Decker's return make on this team?
No one's talked about it.
He has been at practice.
And if you practice in the NFL, Terry,
You're probably gonna
you play. Like, that's the way it works. No one's talked about that. You know what's going to be funny? And this is one thing, like, if you're looking for takes or whatever, when the Lions pop up and run for 165 yards on Monday night, we know why. We know why, Terry. I think that is the biggest news of everything that's really involved with this Monday night game.
You are so right, Mr. Kaline. But I want to answer the question. How much of an impact would Taylor Decker make? He's going to make such an impact that the bums who think he's a bum will no longer say that. Because
That's what I was getting at.
now you can go to J-Mo up top. You couldn't do that without Taylor Decker because you didn't have enough time. He's going to provide enough protection where J-Mo is going to become a bigger part of the game. He's kind of disappeared the last couple games. And I think part of that is because the pocket broke down too quickly for Jared Goff to give him the ball.
Yeah, and I do. I just think, Spenny, you're going to pop up and see them run for 165 yards, and everybody be like, what changed?
And, I mean, we haven't seen a lot of the jumbo packages that we were used to in the Lions offense.
Because they don't have it available.
They haven't had Skipper. They didn't have Skipper for the first couple games. Now Manu was out. Decker was out. Now you have Skipper healthy. Hopefully Decker plays in this game. Then you might see some 3-tackle packages out there, especially going up against a guy like Vita Vea. You're going to need some more big bodies.
No doubt.
All right, we're doing the...
that's a big ass.
Perfect timing. Yeah, perfect timing.
Hey,
Look at that.
right. Look at us, man.
All right, let me tell you about Black Rock. Listen, go to blackrockrestaurants.com to find a store near you. They're so good. And you can get steak and lobster for $20.
What?
Wait, what? Where are you going to get a better deal than steak and lobster for $20? Black Rock hooked the boys up earlier this week. They brought in a ton of food. It was so good. It was amazing. I ate for 3 days off of what Black Rock brought in. They got this apple crumble stuff that's basically one of those apple crumble pies without the pie crust. It's amazing. So go to Black Rock and get some. The chicks will love it. Your lady will have a great time. It's a great spot. blackrockrestaurants.com.
Big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Ruhl here for Jack's Car Wash. Everyone, I can get you a free Jack's Car Wash. Text WSN to 888-522-1729. You'll get a free Jack's Car Wash. Yes, it is that simple. There's over 40 locations. I'm looking at one. It's less than a football field away. It has a free vacuums, free compressed air, the mat cleaning rooms. There are 8 full-service Jack's locations, and every Jack's Car Wash comes with a signature hand towel drying service. Do you wash your car twice a month? I bet a good percentage of you do. you need to go to jackscarwash.com, take a look at their subscription packages. Very friendly pricing. If you wash your car twice a month, the subscription package makes sense for you. Go to jackscarwash.com today. Today, Junior. All right, back at it, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Look at that, hour number 2 already. Fastest hour in the history of sports talk. Neal Ruhl.
Pretty crazy.
The Detroit sports legend, Terry Foster. KG, Spencer Raxter.
Hello.
New guy Brendan's in the house.
Shout out.
Young Justin's hanging around. Hey, Young Justin. You took the last of this bottle, right? Can you go back to the box and get another one?
It's in Brendan's office.
It's in Brendan's office. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate
What
it.
a pro.
What?
I said, what a pro.
Oh, yeah,
He
100%.
He never says no.
He never says no. Terry, cheers.
kid.
Shout out
Cheers.
Varchaz. Yeah.
Me and Justin booked a hotel room for the Michigan State game that night to stay overnight because we're doing a pregame show, a live watch party, and post-game show from Art and Jake's in East Lansing for the Michigan State game. Me and
You're
Justin
carrying
are
the
gonna-
whole day?
Yeah, whole day. Me and Justin are going to go up there. My plan is to get to the hotel by 7, check in, get to campus by 8:30, hit a couple tailgates, start raging. Hopefully it's a 3:30 kickoff. That would make everything better, but it's probably going to be noon.
They want to hide that game.
Yeah, I know. And so
Big noon.
and then we'll go to Art and Jake's, have a good time. Michigan State wins, then we hit the town. Michigan State doesn't win, probably. We hit the town,
Either
and then
way.
we crash at the Red Roof.
The Red Room.
It was the
I'm
cheapest one. The
sure
rest of
the
them were
residents of
crazy.
East Lansing will be happy to host you.
I hit up it's going to be my first time in East Lansing since I graduated.
Really?
I think so, yeah. Well, like for on campus. I went to my cousin's wedding there last year, but
Okay.
I haven't been back in a while.
I went there twice last year. I did the Pistons Suns preseason game there. And then did we play at Breslin last year? We may have. I don't know. We played them at Little Caesars this year though.
Probably made them play at Jennison, the Pistons.
Neal, you got to hook me up with some tickets for that.
For what?
Uh,
It's not an Oakland property. It's an Olympia property.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, it's D-Mac.
Better move.
There we go.
That's a better move. Get that. All right. No, you know what? You know what? Leave that here.
That's coming
Leave
up.
that here.
That's coming up next.
That's coming up next. The Michigan 4 down, as a matter of fact. That's a great segue, young Justin. Are you guys ready for the next 4? Oh, real quick, this one, Zach Soap. Every time J-Mo has a big game, they lose. Clearly he sucks, Zach. Get him out of here. All right, next one.
Yeah, wait, God.
That's not even true.
It's not true.
People just say shit.
They
just
do.
to-
It's rage bait.
right.
People are lazy and they rage bait. All right,
All right,
first
hold
question.
on. We got one for Terry here. Mike G. Aleem McNeil has more bubble butt than Shakira standing next to J-Lo. Your thoughts, Terry?
I have not examined that. You know what? I would have to measure that to see if that's true or not.
If you need a second pair of eyes on that, Terry, I got you. Not the Aleem one, but the Shakira and J-Lo one.
James Ganella says Tesla greater than J-Mo. Watch the film. I love watch the film, guy.
Watch the film? Yeah, what film? He's played like 10 snaps.
Yeah, which catch?
Yeah.
All right.
Watch J-Mo's film. You watch film? Go watch J-Mo's film. First question of the NFL 4 for 4. So let me get this straight, Neal. When Pittsburgh wins, it's Mike Tomlin. And when they lose, it's Aaron Rodgers?
Correct.
You damn right.
Okay.
You damn
That's
right.
the way
Terry, do I have it all covered?
Yeah.
Okay, second down.
There's no debate.
Second down. No, it's the interceptions, man. Like, again, there were big moments in that game. And Aaron Rodgers, hey, was it a nice play by the defensive back? Yes, it was. A very nice play by the defensive back.
Yeah,
However, it wasn't the only one he threw.
Correct. So, I mean, that's accurate. Don't throw picks.
That's fair. That's fair.
So, yes, Benny,
Right.
thank you for asking.
Of course.
You're a dick for asking that question.
Yeah, I
but,
know, right?
You know, whatever.
I do
Yeah.
what I can.
Any success they have is because of Mike Tomlin. You know how I know?
He's always done it.
They always have success.
Yeah.
You know who didn't have success last year?
Aaron Rodgers.
Thank you. All right.
The last few years.
Sith, right? Is that what you hashtag Sith?
That is
And to be honest, he's
that
the
is-
reason they lost that game last night. Let's talk about it.
We did.
Second
Second down.
question of the NFL 4 for 4. The Titans fired coach Brian Callahan 23 games into his tenure. Less than 3 years. They have made 8 hirings and firings. Why did they lose Vrabel? What is going on in Tennessee?
Can we just say this, Terry, about the Titans? Because I know it when I see it. Because I seen it before. They're just a bad organization with a bad owner. And the Vrabel thing sounds like sounds like to me, I'm an outsider. Terry's the one that's deep in the streets. I have no friends in Nashville that I remember, though I did ride a mechanical bull. But with all that being said, though, Terry, they're just a bad organization with an owner that gets emotional. Because why would you get rid of Mike Vrabel? Why?
That's the firing that surprised me. So, yeah, it's just I own an NFL team. I do whatever I want. So, bam, what you going to do about it? That's his attitude.
I just don't. They're just bad, dude.
You need a reason for people to come to that new stadium they finna build. So, new coach, new quarterback. Why not?
Dude,
it's pretty bad.
I feel bad. Like, look, I didn't think Cam Ward was going to be good. I didn't.
You sure about that?
But I feel bad.
Cam Ward is not the problem. I've
yeah, but he hasn't been the solution.
Talk
either.
about tape. Like, Cam Ward puts on great tape. He's an NFL quarterback.
Woodward Sports chat thread.
He might not be a stud, but he's an NFL quarterback.
From Guad hates cowards. Last night Rodgers played well. That Hail Mary of Metcalf went for the ball with his hands. He'd have had a shot.
Did you see the offensive lineman tackle him and him get super pissed off?
Yeah.
I mean, I would have. That's very reasonable response for him, in my opinion. He's 40 years old. And that dude's 350 pounds. Like, what are you doing, buddy?
No doubt.
I mean, I understand, like, be excited, celebrate with your teammate, but you don't jump on the back of your 40-year-old quarterback when you're an offensive tackle.
But my point is, like, okay, fit your narrative. Rodgers played well. That Hail Mary, ... You lose me when you say, Terry, that Hail Mary. Like, that's an understood that's going to happen. There's a reason it's called a Hail Mary. Well, they're not going against Caldwell's Lions throwing it.
I was going to say, to be fair, if you have the confidence of anybody throwing a Hail Mary, it'd be
are shell-shocked by Hail Marys because they work against the Lions. So they think it's just a regular play. All right, let's go.
Like a tush push. They think a Hail Mary's a tush push.
Hail Mary on two. Break.
James in the chat. Your football IQ is sus. I love tape guy and then football IQ.
I know.
Yeah.
I love it. It's my favorite parlay. All right.
Same guy that said bench Shamo. All right, buddy.
Go ahead. Ask your next question.
He's got better football IQ than Brad Holmes, too, I guess. Next question of the NFL 4 for 4. NFL ratings are up 8% over the last year and are at a 15-year high. What is it about the NFL for you?
I want to hear the room's take on this before. Terry, what is it about NFL football for you? Because they have us hooked. They gave us the first hit free, the second hit free.
Yeah.
Like we're mainline to it.
For me, it's like every team has multiple track athletes now. Like you used to have like a couple guys in the league,
specialty guys,
like a couple guys in the league that were that track athlete insane. Now every team has 2 or 3 of those guys.
So you're like
and
me.
It's insane to watch.
You're like me. Like Tarik in his prime was must-watch television for me. Like Barry was must-watch television.
And the other thing for me is the complexity of play designs and offensive schemes in the NFL
Andy
now.
Reid.
Yeah, yep. Andy Reid and Ben Johnson and Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay. And that tree that has taken over the NFL, like the complexity of play designs and offenses is insane.
Terry, what is it for you?
For me, every game is a must-win game.
Because there's only 17 of them.
You can't lose.
That's true.
But somebody's going to lose. And then people are going to freak out. To me, the NFL is what my grandmother used to call a story. Or it's a soap opera.
It's a soap opera?
It's a soap opera every weekend.
More than we know.
That's a fact.
And, I mean, you got St. Brown. Not St. Brown, but what's his name? Oh, they got Brian Branch getting ripped on social media by the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, what is that? But that's a storyline.
It's an entertainment company.
Pretty much. It's WWE.
Yeah, they literally filed their taxes the same way the WWE does.
KG, what is it for you?
It's the thinking that you know, and then Sunday shows up and you figure out you don't know shit. Because I mean,
I never even thought about it that
we
way.
thought the Chiefs were being, we thought the refs gave up on the Chiefs, and then the Lions rolled into town. We figure out, oh yeah, okay, they still rocking with them a little bit. Yesterday, the Geriatric Bowl, we thinking this is gonna be 60 minutes of slop. And it turned into a great, probably one of the better Thursday night games we've had in damn near 2 years. And it's crazy to say that with the 2 quarterbacks on the 2 sidelines. But it's the element of thinking going into the week, thinking that and then the NFL just being like, nah, we're doing what we're going to do. So
new guy Brendan. What is it? What is it for you? What is it about the NFL?
What do you mean?
Like, why do you love it?
I've watched it my whole life, my family, every Sunday, sitting down.
So it's like a rite of passage
Yes,
thing.
it's a rite of passage. It's a tradition.
Okay, that's fair. You know what? You know what it is for me? It's Sunday, and it's like the appointment, and it's baked into the calendar.
That's true.
It's a miniature holiday.
Correct. It's like a weekly holiday, and no one can question it. My wife can't question it. Your girlfriend can't question it.
Oh, it's Sunday. It's football Sunday.
It's understood.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to church. Leave me the hell alone.
No, it is understood. When your woman is bitching at you, all you gotta do is say
game's
NFL.
on.
NFL.
Go and they go away.
And they know. It's
Right.
it's so ingrained that they know. And like it's all of that too. Like I love an Andy Reid play that we've never seen before. Like I like the geeky shit as well. But it's just an institution that's in our blood, man.
Yeah.
It is, and it's not going anywhere.
But you know what? If you say to your babe, college football, she's saying, that's cute. You still got to clean out the garage.
That's facts.
When you say NFL, she shuts up, goes away. And you may never see her again that day.
Big M, drink up, Neal. Your words are starting to sound different. Are they? They
Nah.
sound pretty much the same to me.
This is a veteran right here.
Probably
Stop it.
driving after this as well, SMH. Hey, Big M, I'm an adult. It is legal for me to have a drink and get in my car and drive. It is legal. It is legal. There's a whole chemistry behind it and everything, Big M. I am an adult.
Yeah, stop virtue signaling, pussy.
yeah,
All right,
dude,
final
yeah.
question of
Shaking my head.
Of the NFL 4 down. Sam Darnold is 5th in passing touchdowns, 3rd in yards, and 3rd in QBR.
MVP.
Just like everyone thought he'd be.
MVP.
What is it about him? Is he the new, like, Jared Goff? For real.
There's a bunch of those guys like that.
Like, Terry.
Baker Mayfield's one of them.
Yeah, the last 2
Yeah.
years have seen a resurgence of quarterbacks that we threw in the trash become good.
Right.
But you know what? It also goes back to how fans and media give up on guys. Like, you don't have enough time to develop, and then all of a sudden you go somewhere else, and it's like, damn, this guy's pretty good. But in the back of your mind, you still think, well, he's still a bum. He's just having a resurgence now. But maybe this guy was good even when he appeared to be bad.
Mike
Because
G.
we're impatient.
Mike G. Neal can drink and turn tone mode on his EV.
Yeah, there you go.
Engage tone mode.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. Was that it?
That was it.
That was it? No, again, though. Art Vandelay, exciting whites.
The exciting whites.
The whites are coming back.
Hey, KG.
It was a black sport for a long time.
What's your it was always going to be a wash meter in terms of, quote, whites in the NFL?
Oh, that's an 11. I mean, eventually they was going to take it back.
You've lost control?
Yeah, man. As soon as they start making black quarterbacks the norm, you knew it was going to flip eventually. Like, come on now. Let's be real about it.
All right, let's take the break. Where are we going? Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. Hey, guys, you like them mornings?
Sharon's.
That furnace is on every morning when I wake up.
Yeah,
now.
it was cold again this morning.
Like, ridiculously.
And we're not going back. Like, that's the way it's going to be. Is your furnace ready? So scan the QR code on the screen right now. If you are a DTE gas customer, Sharon's can facilitate a free furnace inspection to get you ready to roll. You have to scan the QR code on the screen, get with Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, and they can make that work for you. Make sure your furnace is ready. But it's not just furnaces. It's not just air conditioners. They do whole home generators. They do water heaters. Basically, everything that goes wrong at the worst time, Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning is the move. They're not your cousin's friend that might be able to come over Saturday. All right? They've been in the game since 1981. Your comfort is our business. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Get ready for unfiltered sports talk like never before. Join Braylon Edwards and Shep as they bring you the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Has a man open. Touchdown, Michigan. Braylon Edwards.
Where no topic is off limits. What are they thinking? How do jocks really feel?
Here comes a little blitz. Blitz is picked up, though, and the pass thrown to Edwards. Touchdown.
Tune in Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network for hot takes, heated debates, and the latest sports news. It's time to elevate your sports game. Don't miss out. Woodwardsports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. Woodwardsports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at woodwardsports.com.
All right, guys, let's talk about something that takes your chill game to championship level. Gold Crown. You know the slogan, smoke like royalty. Gold Crown is a Michigan brand through and through with some of the finest cannabis products in the state. Whether it's their Crown Jewels gummies packed with flavor and effects that'll keep you vibing, or their infused Jesters pre-rolls that hit harder than a Lions linebacker. Gold Crown is all about giving you top shelf quality without the royal price tag. All rise for the reign of royal highs only with Gold Crown.
There it is.
That was a good read, Brendan. One word of advice: those mics are really sensitive, so make sure you're right behind it.
Okay.
You're on the side of it. But
There you go.
Great read.
So proud of you.
Yeah,
Good
absolutely.
job, man.
There's the bar. You're in the game, and we go from there, my friend.
Don't fuck this up.
The bar is high.
Yes, absolutely. Sound Kayak just woke up. What crazy stuff is Neal peddling today? More Michigan hate disguised as constructive criticism.
Oh, just wait. Just wait. It's on the way.
You know what you woke up to, Sound Kayak? Jerome Morris 10-7 as head coach of Michigan
How
football.
many times have we heard that one?
But is it accurate?
Is it accurate?
Right.
Yes, Neal, it is accurate.
So why am I a dick because he's 10-7?
Because you feel the need to repeat yourself every week.
No,
we
but-
know he's 10-7.
Well, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
That's Sound Kayak said he just woke up.
Look at how we started, bro.
He just woke up.
He is starting already.
So I told him, go on, ask your next question.
If I can get through him today. All right.
Is this it? It's the Michigan 4
This is the
down,
Michigan
right?
4 down,
All
yeah.
right, hey, Sound Kayak, you woke up at a great time. Here we go.
One day I'm going to walk out on this
Okay.
segment. One day I'm going to walk out on this segment. But
Well,
the
it's your
first
segment. Kind of hard to do that,
Yeah,
KJ.
yeah, oh, okay, yeah. Just like to spin the block. Anyway, it's the U of M 4
When we doing
down.
that one again?
Yeah, the first down in the U of M 4 down. Is this Washington game closer to a get right for Michigan or a must win?
Terry?
If the goal is to make the college football playoffs, it is must win because the winner of this game is probably in a advantageous position to do that. So I would say must win.
Yeah, Mr. They can get 3 losses and still
They
make the
can.
playoff.
So therefore, it is a must-win. Like the rest of the games are must-win until you get to Ohio State. If you can navigate this and be all the way through and get to the Ohio State game, then that one will not be much. Now you can't get killed in that game.
No, for sure.
Yeah, it's gotta be a game.
Yeah.
And as long as it's a game, that's all you have to do because you'll get rewarded for playing a tough schedule, even though you did not, and certainly even though you did not win one of said games.
Yeah.
So with that being said, though, look, last year. I just go back to last year. Washington was undefeated at home, winless on the road.
Yeah.
Because Seattle is like Narnia.
I swear.
It's like a figment of your imagination. Terry, you've been there. You covered the NBA.
I have toured Seattle several times.
Several times. We've been out there a couple times as well. And it's so far away.
It is. Braylon's talked about it, going to Washington and playing in that stadium. It's just something.
You feel like you're at the edge of the world, man.
You are.
Because you are.
Right.
You're at the edge of the United States, exactly. So
Unless you're in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Or Alaska.
Is there word on Justice Haynes? Like,
That coming up. No, so far, no word on him, but I do have a question surrounding Justice Haynes. And I can ask it now. Second down in the Michigan 4 down. If Michigan is without Justice Haynes, is this still a winnable game for them?
A team that didn't win a game on the – see, Spenny, this is what they do, and they get mad at me.
Because I'm asking a question?
No, because
I'm asking a straight question.
Yes,
is this still a winnable game?
And I will give you a straight answer.
Okay.
I love how it's, quote, is this a winnable game? What? What, Spencer? What? Okay, is this a winnable game? I just said this is a game. There's a team that didn't win a game on the road last year. Is it a winnable game? You have to. This is not a contest.
Without Justice Haynes, who has practically carried your offense most of the year.
Yeah, Terry, they're at
How
home,
about
man.
this? It's a winnable game, but they won't win. How about that?
Ooh,
if you can lose a winnable game.
Thank you, which is why I answered the question, Jerry, or I asked the question.
Not with a 9 a.m. body clock start. Like, just no way, Terry. No way Michigan doesn't win this game.
Oh, you said that last week.
Without Justin
You said that last week against a soft USC team.
Right.
We got punched in the fucking mouth.
Here's what he said. USC is soft. But USC looked pretty hard to me.
Yeah, they kind of whooped our ass.
But your battering ram got hurt. Like, you guys know this.
Yeah.
Justice Haynes is the best running back in the Big Ten.
Look at Michigan making this. Neal making excuses for Michigan. I love it.
Bar none. And once he went down, it was a wrap. Because that is your.
Which is why I asked this question.
Right. What makes.
Washington is a USC, though.
No, they're not. No, they are definitely not. But it's when you lose that guy, because he's a home run waiting to be hit.
For sure.
You know, he's what the Tigers need in their lineup.
For sure. Just like Michigan.
You know how I know? Because he did it every week.
And if it turns into a shootout, once again, until proven otherwise, Michigan, I don't think they can win that type of game.
Why? We've never seen a freshman quarterback like this before. Why can't you win a shootout?
You got it. You got it, big dog.
Joel Klatt told me we've never seen a freshman quarterback like that.
If Joel Klatt said run in traffic, would you do it?
What do you mean would I do it?
I'm asking you a question.
Well, no, I would be skeptical of it.
Let me ask you a question, young.
Why aren't you skeptical as Michigan?
Have you seen a quarterback like Bryce Underwood before? A freshman quarterback like him before?
I have.
Okay, bam.
Yeah, I've seen 5 of them this year in college football that are better than him.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the most.
What, Spencer? What are you laughing at, Spencer?
I mean, I don't know.
Do you want the list?
This is the most electric segment on the
Michigan
network,
State. No, I don't have anything to laugh about. My team's dog water.
Spenny, what made you laugh like that?
It's just
you.
That's you. Yeah.
It's you, man.
It's you.
It's always you.
No. This is your fault. You set Neal up to be bad.
No, for sure.
Okay,
because I know he's gonna take the bait every time.
Well, then stop throwing it out there to the man.
No, it's unsolicited. All I got to do is say Michigan and just watch him.
True.
Just watch him go to work.
Is he better than C.J. Carr?
No, you asked this last week. No, he's not
Is he better than Julian Sayans?
No, he is not.
We're getting down the list right now.
Yeah.
Okay, but I was told this will be the greatest freshman. Was that Spenny? Were we not told that?
We were told generational.
Were we told the best freshman season in the history of college football?
We were told during the season he was revolutionizing college football.
All right, ask your next question.
If the Athletic told you to not go to Florida on Saturday, would you do it?
I would ask them, how much are you giving me to not go? Because I know how much they're giving me to go.
Huh. All right, a third down in the U of M 4 down. Another setup question. Should Michigan be concerned about Damon Williams Jr. For context? Stats on the season, 1,628 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Pretty much the only bright spot for Washington.
No, because Bryce will do the same thing.
And fourth down. Terry, did you want to get in on this? I'm sorry.
They should be concerned. The question is concerned. Yes, but can they slow him down? I don't know about that. But, yeah, you need to be concerned with this young man.
Steve O'Baby, Neal, there was even a video of Bryce Underwood, and everyone was hyped about it. But
yeah, it's called a hype video.
Okay.
Yeah, but all the plays were against the Chips.
Remember the Sam McGuffey backflip?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Mike G, is Bryce better than Aiden Childs? By the production?
Not by production.
Not by the production. But there's a whole bunch of context to that.
Sure.
You know who had it right? Remember when we did the preseason thing, and I said I brought up the Phil Steele rankings and the college football preseason thing, and their quarterback rooms were right next to each other.
Yeah.
And even I was like, "Wow, Phil, that's aggressive."
He was
Are they right next to each other?
Phil was right.
KG, are they right next to each
Phil
other?
didn't lie to us.
Yes.
Did Phil Steele lie to us?
He might have.
No, Phil did not lie to us.
Phil did not lie to us.
Everybody else did.
Okay.
Good old
Right.
Phil Steele.
Everybody else, Neal listens to lies to him, but
Yeah.
Phil Steele. Good to know.
Phil still does not have a horse in this race. I would say that. I think his magazine sucks.
Damn, that's aggressive.
He does
If
not
Phil
have a
Steele
horse
tell
in
you
this
to quit your job, would you do it?
I mean, in the end, he'd
Depends
probably
what
be
job
right.
he was offering.
Yeah, right. In the end, he'd probably be right. It wouldn't look like he's right at the beginning.
Huh.
There are few of us that can see the unseen.
Oh,
KG.
okay. I got you.
All right, next.
Fourth down in the U of M 4. Now, thank God.
Clairvoyance to see the truth.
With another 8-win with a bowl win season for Michigan, put Sharon Moore out of a job.
Terry, I want to get your answer, and then I want to weigh in.
I'm going to
You're the
say
journalist.
no, because Ward Manuel, the AD, likes him and really wants him to win. And Ward Manuel also has a little bit of pressure for some guys on the board who like Sharon Moore to keep him and to give him every opportunity to win at Michigan. So I'm going to say he will be under the heat from you fans, but not from Ward Manuel.
Great answer, Terry. Neal?
What was the question? No,
I love this
I would
man.
ask you this.
All right.
Are all the investigations closed?
Well, yeah. At this point.
Everything is closed?
Yeah.
I can't keep up with them all, so I don't know.
I know. Play the hits. I do. Play the hits. I know.
No.
Play the hits.
That even popped. No, Justin, for real.
No, Justin is popping for a different
Are all
reason.
the investigations closed? Are they?
Yes, they are, Neal. He has one
Justin
game.
says he doesn't know.
He has one game yet to
But
serve.
you can't talk to Justin because Justin played a recreation game against Michigan, and he was rooting for Michigan to beat his own team. So you can't talk to him about Michigan.
He was turning the puck over on purpose.
Right. I'm staying out of this one, John. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Hooking at
got to
any
defend yourself on
opportunity
that.
just to give him an extra power play.
Oh man.
And then when Michigan scored, Justin said, "Oh, damn." How'd they do that?
So another 8-win season, even with a bowl win, that keeps his job. Essentially, that would that put him out of a job? Was the question.
I would have to run that by Bryce. No,
that's a good. Yeah.
No, that's
I'm being
actually
real.
a good barometer.
Yeah,
it is.
I'm being real with you because you guys, you're all in.
Yeah.
Like you don't have another card to play.
And I do agree with Terry's point that Ward Manuel probably want Sharon Moore to stay. He probably likes him, but it is going to be ultimately, all right, Bryce, what do you feel? Because you only got so many more years with him.
You might even maybe.
Well, Sound Kayak, who by my guess is, by how he was chirping before as a Michigan fan, said Underwood is doing fine. He will keep getting better every year. He will win a national championship in college. Did not say at Michigan.
Did not say at Michigan.
He did.
Where will he win that national title?
LSU.
That was the last one, right,
Maybe go
KG?
back to LSU.
He on my other fantasy team. Piss me off.
That was the last one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Hoof-Hearted. Okay, we talk about, people say, like, I move the goalpost. What about Michigan fans moving the goalpost? For example, I present to you, Bryce Underwood comparable are limited to true freshmen only, like Washington and that Cal QB. True freshmen, in all caps, way different than redshirt freshmen.
I mean,
Let me tell you about what he's been smoking, and that is Mad Packs. Listen, if you go to getmadpacks.com, you can find something that will make you have the confidence to type something like that out in a YouTube chat and send it. Listen, go to getmadpacks.com. Whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantula, the THCA Blizzard Peck Fused Moon Rocks, or any of their top shelf strains, go to getmadpacks.com and you can find it in a store near you. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome. Or Buddy's, the original Detroit-style pizza, been in the game since 1946. I have to laugh every time that I see it because I hear it and I hear, we have authentic Detroit-style pizza, like it's some chain that's doing that. And then I'm like, man, I don't remember you guys being around in 1946 doing the original Detroit-style pizza, inventing it, creating a Detroit tradition. That was Buddy's, everyone, for the record. Look at that pizza on your screen right now. You can save 10% off your entire order.
They're using pans from an assembly line. That's about as Detroit as it gets.
Detroit as it gets, man. Like, come on. You can save 10% tonight. It's Friday. You ain't trying to cook, man. You've been through the work week. Go to buddyspizza.com. Use the promo code 10meal. And save 10% on your entire order tonight. Buddy's, the original Detroit-style pizza since 1946. Bless you.
Thank you. Got some smoke in my nose.
All right.
Shout out Mad Packs.
Neal, Ruhl, Terry Foster, back here with you. A 4-Down Friday, a Bourbon Friday. We're doing it big time. Terry, can I read this message from the Michigan fans?
Please do.
Let me see here. James in the chat. The last great quarterback for U of M was Tom Brady. Everybody calm down. And then I look, and I see, well, Tom, and I love, and James, like with Tom Brady, I love when you guys do this. His best season ever at Michigan was his junior year where he had, well, I'd say probably his senior year, when he had 2,200 yards, 16 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions, Terry.
And you know what the debate around here was?
He shouldn't even start.
Drew Henson is better than him.
And people were dying on the hill for that.
That's also why he was a 6th-round pick in the draft.
Correct. So, like, James, who I take it as a Michigan fan, for you to say the best quarterback season for Michigan.
Chad Henne was way better than Tom Brady.
100%, dude.
So was Denard.
Shit, Brian Greasy, who was
Devin
playing in
Gardner.
front of him.
I think Devin Gardner was better than Tom Brady in Michigan, too.
I'll fight you on that one.
I would bet my life that Devin Gardner had more than a 16-touchdown season. But Chad
if
Henne,
he did, it didn't feel like it.
Chad Henne for sure. Fucking John O'Korn was better than Tom Brady in Michigan.
He was.
Yeah.
100%. Let me see.
Brady beat Bama. Yeah, so did JJ. JJ was great, right?
Devin Gardner's best year was his redshirt junior year. He had almost 3,000 passing yards, 21 touchdown, 11 picks. So
how many rushing though? He probably had, I would say, at least 5 rushing touchdowns.
Rushing that year, he had 11 rushing touchdowns. Almost
blows
500
Brady's year out of the water.
Yeah.
Doubled his touchdown production. What are we talking about? Come on.
I was just told, but KG, these are your people reporting to me. I was just told that Tom Brady was the last great Michigan quarterback. 16 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
Not
you
at
see
all.
what I mean?
You can't count a pro career, bro. Like,
No,
and
he
Bryce
wasn't that great in college.
And Bryce is on pace for 10 touchdown passes. 10.
Yeah.
Is that generational? Is that we've never seen a freshman quarterback like this?
It is not. So who you
That's
mad at?
it.
Me or the Athletic?
Well, you
Or
told me.
Michigan
No,
fans.
you told me that too.
You mad at fandom? I didn't.
No, I'm mad at anyone that told me that.
I didn't. I laughed with you about the Athletic article if you don't remember, because you seem to forget a lot of things.
Did he revolutionize the quarterback position?
No, I did not. And what did I tell you the next day? We had a laugh about
You
it.
did say there might be 2 Wolverines sitting in New York.
Is he sitting in New York?
Yeah,
with his 10 touchdown
I
passes?
asked that as a 4-down question. Yes, I did.
Okay.
All right, 4 down of the Forgottens. The others, 4 for 4.
Yes.
First question. Does Jaden Ivey's injury history concern you? He had a knee procedure to clean some things up. He's going to be reevaluated in a month. So it's not like he's going to be back in a month. He's going to be reevaluated to see if he could start on-court preparations in a month. So it's going to be at least 6 weeks, I would assume, until we see him on the court, and that's best case scenario.
Concerned? Yes, he sounds like a BB to me. Brittle boy. I mean, you know,
I blame Cole Anthony. Fuck Cole Anthony.
You know,
Yeah, for real.
When you injured all the time, when it's not going to stop. That's who you are. You're a little skinny little guy, little hops to him and everything. But this may be just who he is. He just gets injured all the time.
But Terry, like he said, Cole Anthony kind of rolled into his knee. It wasn't like it just happened on its own. This was one of
yeah,
those.
but you know what? A real man would have just brushed it off.
A real man.
Absolutely. He would have went to his coach and said, "Damn it, I'm staying in the game
Right,
no matter
with
what."
my leg hanging this way, for sure.
No doubt. No, Terry, I will say this. It kind of puts a lot of pressure on the Pistons organization because when we talked before, like Jalen Duren and Ivy were non-negotiable re-signs. Like, you got to take that into account, man.
Mm-hmm.
You do. And, like, look, obviously we root for the guy, no doubt. Good dude, everything, puts the work in, all that stuff. But, Terry, this is the NBA, man.
And it's a taxing play style.
It is.
Like,
His play
look
style.
at Derrick Rose and John Murray. Like, it's to be that explosive of a guard, it's a very taxing play style.
No, and all that's fair. It is. My heart breaks for the guy.
I know. It sucks.
It does, dude, and it totally sucks. But this is a no mercy league, Terry. You know.
It's a man's league.
Yeah,
How about that?
If you're out there and you're compromised, they will hunt you.
Mm-hmm.
They will hunt
They will
you.
break you in two.
No
Well,
doubt.
I was told Jaden Ivey's the best player on the Pistons.
We were told that.
You were not told that. He just lied to us.
Stick told us that for sure.
God, they don't listen to Stick.
I don't, but I'm just trying to pull my best Neal impression.
It's a
That's
poor little
all.
kid that's on crack cocaine. So don't.
Mike G brings up this is how I know the Michigan fans are cracking Spenny. Mike G, hey man, Bryce Underwood beat CMU. He did.
He did.
He did. Next
Big
down.
win. White running backs. Second question of
Three of them.
Yeah, not even like the third, like the starter's a white dude.
Yeah.
All right, second question of the other 4 for 4. Who has impressed you the most so far in the Red Wings season?
In the Red Wings season. It's got to be Appleton, right? Like,
he's looked really good.
Yeah, I mean, Spartan Dog, right?
Spartan Dog leads the team in goals.
It's almost time to pay him $1 million a year for the next 15 years, right?
Sign me up. No, Appleton's been great. The penalty kill has been there. I don't think his offensive output is sustainable. For me, it's
but Spenny, let me cut you off real quick on that. But at this time in this spot,
yes, no,
you get what I'm saying
Yeah,
here.
absolutely.
Like I don't expect it, and I don't demand that it continue like that. But at this time in this, when I was at that game the other night, I was like, tonight, win this game tonight.
You
Are
needed it.
the Panthers better?
Yes,
100%.
Even without those guys.
Even without those guys, I saw it. Like I saw the Panthers be better for a longer stretch, but he rose up, man.
Yeah,
I love it.
2 goals. It was huge. For me, it's one of 2 guys. I look at Emmett Finney, the rookie on the first line, 7th round pick, 20 years old, 2 points on the season. But the forecheck that he's playing with and the tenacity of his skating, the guy has been a revelation on that first line with Dylan Larkin. Dylan Larkin, another story. I would love to just gush over the way he's been playing, but Emmett Finney is one of them, and Simon Edvinsson is another one. He has been legitimately looking like a top defenseman in the NHL so far. His peak is still not even met. Like, he hasn't summited yet. He still has an offensive upside to him, but his defensive instincts and his play in the neutral zone have been so much more impressive than they were last season.
I'm seeing a lot of people say Talbot in the chat. Is that fool though?
No, Talbot, again, same kind of thing with Appleton. Like, he's not going to be your number 1 goalie all year, but you needed him to carry you after Gibson got rocked, and he did.
Maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way, but I'm going to say Finney. You know why? Because he's a little bit of a motherfucker out there.
Yeah.
You know, he wants to rough it up. And what do we hear about the Wings, even when they're winning? Oh, they're soft and they don't stand up to anybody. Finney is different.
And Terry, like, we get caught up in the
20 years
goals.
old.
Yeah, we get caught up in the goals. I get caught up in the goals and the production and all that kind of stuff. You need a facet of that on a hockey team. You have to have it, dude. Like, even with the Panthers, like, what was the big moment for the Panthers last year? It was Paul Maurice saying, F the plays, hit them, and in the third period, they'll quit. Like, that's you need a couple of those dudes, man. You just do.
Yeah, that was not an exciting team, but, man, they wore your ass down. The third period, they're like, damn, they look like they're running track on your ass.
Florida Panthers last year are the best team ever assembled in the salary cap era, I believe. It was just insane.
For them to win back-to-back cups.
Yeah.
And played, 3 consecutive?
3 consecutive back-to-back cups. And if they get
in a cap era.
if they get healthy this year, like if Barkov and Kachuk come back this year, they're going to be right there at the end as well.
Yeah, Barkov's not, from what it sounds
Probably
like.
not.
But
Barkov also was walking without crutches to accept his Stanley Cup ring like 3 weeks after having surgery. So
his manager wanted him to use the crutches, and he said, "No, I'm not using the crutches."
Real man.
Real man. Next down.
I wish Skubal was like that.
Next question of the other 4 for 4. You know, I snuck 2 Red Wings ones in here. Did McClellan's system actually make that big of a difference? He was able to implement it over the offseason and in training camp. The first game, they shit the bed. They came out there looking like that they wanted Montreal to just give them that game because it was the 100-year anniversary home opener. Since then, they've been playing Todd McClellan hockey. Is it really making that big of a difference?
Terry, this I'm not going to do what they would do at the flagship. You're going to need someone more nuanced to answer that question than me. In terms of operationally, what did they do? I know philosophically, right? Mm-hmm. Because they do look tougher, but I got to see it. I got to see it like 15 times in 16 games before I say, yeah, like operationally they're tougher. I can't say that till I see it continuously, like it becomes an identity.
Well, I will say this, and maybe I sound like I'm at the flagship. I don't know. All I know is I saw that first game and was horrified.
Yeah.
We all
the
were.
odd man rushes, like, whoa, what the hell was that? That coaching staff did something to eliminate that, because now the Red Wings look like an NHL team. So I don't know if he cussed them out. I don't know if he made some changes with the position, or maybe it looked like a lack of communication. Whatever it is, Todd McClellan and his staff fixed something and made this team better. I'm going to say yes.
Mike G, will Wink be awake on Saturday? They're cracking, Spenny. They're cracking.
I remember when Wink Martindale found it. Now he lost it again. Final question.
He got punched in the mouth. He got to get it back.
Final question of the others 4 for 4. This is the audible one. Should Michigan State go all in on John Gruden as their next head coach?
John Gruden.
Terry, I'm fascinated by your answer, Terry.
John Gruden.
Fascinated to hear
The
it.
thing that I love most about John Gruden is when he opens up those boxes from the Giants, from the Oregon Ducks,
San Jose State.
San Jose. He's very entertaining. But is he a guy that can take over at Michigan State? I'm going to say no. Michigan State needs an old school coach from the Midwest.
I agree.
Is goofy. So I'm going to say no.
Uh-oh.
Spenny,
I think I know the coach he's describing.
Spenny, I'm fascinated by your answer because this is the ultimate dilemma for you, right? Like, we get the juice. It's talked about. Barstool's running with it and everything like that.
Yeah.
But can he coach at Michigan State? Can he recruit? Can he get you players?
Yes, absolutely, 100% he can, and they should. If he is legitimately considering college opportunities, you should absolutely at least bring him in and talk to him. He could recruit. John Gruden can recruit.
Bro, do you know what he's doing now? He's opening up boxes.
Yeah, on
That's
Barstool.
not a dude serious about
Terry,
being a
high
college
school student watches? They watch Barstool. They already know John Gruden.
That don't mean you can coach. It
That
means you can open up
recruit,
fucking
and that's
boxes.
what's most important.
He gonna show up to a recruit's house. Hey, I listened to that Offset. He's a good rapper. Why don't you come join Michigan State?
I had never heard of him before.
All right, that video was fucking atrocious, by the way. But why do y'all keep running from James Franklin, bro? I think that's the most obvious answer, and it's the answer that State fans don't want to hear. Why do y'all keep running from it?
Spenny,
he's the best fit.
Do you guys want him?
No, but he's the best fit.
Why not?
He's the best fit for you.
Oh, he's good for you.
Yeah.
He's not good for us, but he's good for someone like you.
Oh, of course.
I would love for Michigan to fire Sharon and hire James Franklin. I don't want to hire James Franklin. I don't want to choke all my big games away.
No, but you got an AD that's a money guy. He's going to want somebody with a little bit of cachet in that spot. What other option do you have to this point?
John Gruden.
That hat looks ridiculous. Anybody that buys that hat, it should come with a free bowl of soup. But it looks good on you.
Yeah,
though.
why aren't you buying that hat?
That's awesome.
Y'all keep running from it. Watch him be a candidate.
If you hire James Franklin at Michigan State, he would be a step or step and a half below what he did at Penn State.
I agree.
You don't need him.
James in the chat. So Brian Greasy was better than Brady. Tell the truth. I would say they were very comparable.
I think he was a little better.
Yeah. Well,
when they won the title, he was technically the quarterback.
Greasy's best season was that championship year. He had 2,000 yards passing. He had 14 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
But that's when Michigan was just, hey, we running the football 87 times. Stop it. Like, just stop it.
I would say that's very comparable to Tom Brady's best year, right?
Yeah.
Remember you know what else Greasy did that year?
Threw it to the tight end.
No, he threw a garbage can through a picture window. He did Do the Right Thing. You remember that movie?
Shout out, Spike Lee.
Spenny, you want to double up on the breaks and then ride it out to the end? We'll do the sports business. We got the Terry Foster, and we'll rock it.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right.
Let me tell you about Lady Jane's. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot lather, neck shave, a scalp massage, a hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome. All right, Brendan, into the mic. Tell us about Loom Cannabis with your chest.
This weather might be getting cold, but at Loom, the good vibes are heating up. Buzzing sparkling THC beverages are here to take you into fall with bold, crisp flavors. For a limited time, try their brand new seasonal drop, Apple Cider. Each can has 7.5 milligrams of real THC wrapped in bubbles, made with real fruit juice, 0 artificial sweeteners, and absolutely no hangover. Perfect for bonfires, tailgates, or backyard barbecues. Find Buzzin' at all 39 Loom Cannabis co-locations across Michigan or order online at loom.com. Use code WSN30 to save 30% on your entire order.
You've never seen THC bubbles wrapped, or you've never seen THC wrapped in bubbles like this. It's generational.
Redefining
THC wrapped in bubbles.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Jars Cannabis. Go to shopjars.com to find a location closest to you. Listen, they've got the best selection of products in the game. They are the king of dispensaries in Michigan. They have the biggest market share, over 31 locations in the state of Michigan. Go check out Jars Cannabis. Shout out to our guy Raymond for having us out for the skate jam. That was awesome. I'm excited to do their next event. It's Jars Cannabis. Go to shopjars.com.
Did you know Sharon Moore was 10-7?
Really?
Yeah. I just found that out today.
Well, man, I wish I would have bet the under on Caesar Sportsbook then, because I would have scanned the QR code on the screen above my head, and then I would have made my first deposit using the promo code Woodward 1000. Then I would have bet under Michigan season wins all the way up to $1,000. And even if they got in the playoff and won 10 or 11 games, and I lost the bet, I would get it back as a free bonus bet.
Facts.
But I wouldn't have, because the coach is 10-7, so I would have won that under bet. But hey, whatever. It's Caesar Sportsbook. What? Brendan, what new guy, Brendan?
Brendan, did you know Sharon Moore was 10-7?
If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLE.
Oh, okay.
He is.
Yeah, no, I
No,
can't
if you
believe
have
that.
a Sharon Moore problem, call 1-800.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Dante151 in the super chat. Nice Caddyshack reference, Neal. And KG, if you think MSU is going to hire James Franklin, the friendly turtle, then you are out of your goddamn mind.
All right.
So there's that as well.
He does look like a turtle.
Okay.
DNC ENT, talk about Jaden Ivey. I mean, it's a cleanup after a broken leg. I'm not concerned yet. I'm pausing for sure. Not concerned yet.
I totally agree with that.
Mike G. Justice needs a 200-plus yard performance against Ohio State to get to New York. We're still on that. KG,
might get him there.
Will there be 2 Michigan Wolverines in New York?
No, there will not be.
Which one won't be there?
Oh, I think we know.
Which one?
Did you know Sharon Moore was 10-7?
Did you know Bryce Underwood's revolutionizing the quarterback position and is generational?
No, but I knew he had, 6 passing touchdowns?
Who's that?
Bryce.
Yeah, he's on pace for 10 for the year.
Oh, wow.
Maybe he'll transfer to Army.
He might.
All right. Michael Weary, Franklin to MSU sets them back 100 years.
Okay.
Freddie Felt, 313. Tacos for lunch on Bourbon Monday. I mean, I wouldn't say no.
I got a salad.
Yeah, Freddie going to be at second best with us. He going to slide through.
Yeah, Freddie's the man.
Shout
Those
out.
Italian beef tacos.
Freddie, did you know Sharon Moore was 10-7?
Those are delicious.
Terry, did you know that?
I just learned that today.
It's crazy, right?
Will he be leaving Michigan to take over Central?
Yeah.
Would you take him if he was 10-7?
Yes, absolutely. We would not only take him, we build a little damn statue for him right at Kelly Short Stadium.
All right, we got to
It would be Sharon Moore Fieldhouse that they're playing in.
Right, for real.
All right, we got to rip through the sports business. We got a Terry Foster 4 for 4. We got a lot of work to do.
All right, the first question of the sports business 4 for 4. Last Saturday's most watched college football games were as follows: Oklahoma, Texas, 8.7 million on ABC; Alabama, Missouri, 7 million on ABC;
Really?
Auburn, Georgia, 6.7 million on
Really?
ABC;
There's a theme.
and Indiana, Oregon at 5.6 million on CBS. Michigan, USC had 4.3 million viewers, competing head-to-head with Georgia, Auburn. Your thoughts?
Huh?
Terry, I'm confused.
That's odd.
That is odd. I was told that's a brand name matchup. And 3 SEC games led the top. Here's the moral of the story, Terry. Every week in the SEC, you get games like that. Right?
Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Alabama.
Like you get them every week.
Yeah.
You get like one every other week in the Big Ten. You just do, guys.
Every other week. You mean
In my other beds.
Other.
Like no, KG.
What? I just asked what. That's all. I'm chilling.
I was told the Big Ten is like where it's at and it's the best conference.
They've won the last 2.
So why do millions more people watch the SEC games?
Because it's a more high-flying product. You get more than just running the football 28 times.
It means more.
It just, better athletes.
No, and Spenny, I know that's like the punchline, right?
But it does.
But it does.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
better window dressing.
Yeah.
Mike G is cracking. Bryce has 59% accuracy. Sayin is 79% accuracy. Lots of ground to cover for young Bryce. They're cracking.
I mean, Bryce has not been good throwing the ball. That's just objectively true.
Maybe we're cracking because Michigan is Auburn. Did you know Michigan is Auburn?
I mean, after a national title, that's the road they're on. Next down.
Next question.
Those numbers are crazy, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right,
that
go
is
ahead.
pretty wild. Next question of the sports business nickel package. The second question. We have a Big Ten private equity update. Michigan and USC are the 2 Big Ten schools against it. Currently constituted, the plan would be for the league to receive a cash infusion of $2.4 billion. Every school would reportedly receive at least $100 million, while some of the bigger brands, which includes Michigan, would be closer to $200 million. What do you think is the problem? They want $1 billion each.
There's no problem for me. It's money.
If it's $2.4 billion, Michigan wants $500 million.
Yeah, they want the bigger piece of the pie.
My problem with it is you're like little board of director people that are up there talking about the sanctity of college athletics.
Yeah, but they got to do that. The donors is speaking a whole different story.
The sanctity of college athletics, and what are we just going to put logos on our jerseys and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Just come out and say, yeah, that's it. We want more. We deserve more.
I agree with you.
Our fans are basically like a cult. We deserve more. They're going to drink the punch when we tell them to.
Exactly.
Our coach is 10-7, and we still fill the stadium. We still watch the games, all of it.
It's amazing. I did not know that he was 10-7. It's almost like that's the 84th time I've heard that today.
I keep hearing this.
It's crazy. It must be a
ghost.
ghost or something.
Sounds like that Justin Verlander and Clayton Kershaw were high school teammates.
No, for sure.
That's what it sounds like to me.
And JV tapped out. Don't forget. Never forget.
Right.
Next
down. Cup, bro.
Next question. The ALDS ratings were up 17% and were the highest since 2011. Tigers-Mariners Game 5 was the most watched ALDS game in 14 years.
Tarik Skubal's a star. And I think Tigers-Twins had the second highest Sunday Night Baseball rating, that game back in June.
Really?
Like, Tarik Skubal's a star, Terry. And the reason I think that Spenny brought that up was to tell you guys this. I don't think that we realize what Tarik Skubal is here in this town. When I see people in the chat say, let's Skubum go, then it's clear. Then that, all that does is reinforce it with me. Terry, does this city understand what Tarik Skubal is?
The city does not. And
Thank
the
you.
other thing, and let me go way back, young Spenny, during the regular season, what did ESPN want to do? They wanted to have the Tigers play Sunday night games, which is their marquee thing, if Tarik Skubal was pitching.
Yeah.
So that's why those ratings are high, because they know they got a little cash cow here.
I mean, again, Steve Wilds, if you don't like Skubal, then eat this huge package.
Okay.
Whoops.
All right, there it is.
All right.
Lots of talk about Oakland, Michigan to open the season. Yes, we played number 7. We're at number 7 Michigan. We're at number 1 Purdue, and we're at number 2 Houston. First 3 games of the season.
It's a gauntlet.
So there it is.
And I'm hearing that the Spartans are going to come to Callahan Halls pretty soon.
Are they really?
That's what I'm hearing.
That's a word on. Montgomery's a coach.
Right.
That's right. Yeah. I'll give
Izzo didn't like Perry Watson. They had a little riff.
I'll give Izzo that, man. He's loyal to his guys, man.
Mm-hmm.
He is loyal to his guys. Next down.
It's the GOAT right there. Final question of the sports business for down. New Balance came out with Cooper Flagg's signature shoe.
Big opportunity for New Balance.
What do you guys think?
Oh, my God.
Is that the Lawnmower 810s?
Well, I mean, to be fair, all New Balances look like this.
That is true.
Terry.
Some people like New Balance. I've never been on board with the look of their shoes.
Some of them I like.
Yeah,
but
those
Terry,
are pretty
this
bad.
was their chance. Is it safe to say they blew it? Like, this was their moment. This shoe was their moment.
No, because the TikTok kids are going to buy these fucking sneakers up.
That's true.
It's going to work.
Who?
You'd be surprised. These new age children are going to go online and buy the Cooper Flag shoes and wear them in
And
their
mow the
TikTok
lawn in
dances. No, they're going to wear them in the TikTok dances.
That's right. New Balance might replace Nike.
I don't know about all that.
They got Shohei. They got Cooper Flag.
That's right.
They got
Can we-
Jack
Kawhi?
Harlow.
Can we do a chat poll real quick? Cooper Flag shoes, yes or no?
Yeah, they're pretty bad, but
They're bad. But
the kids don't
will
care. They
buy
wear
'em.
fucking Crocs and Yeezy slides. They don't care about the look
Kids
of
do
shoes.
like ugly shoes now.
Yes, that's the thing. They're going to work.
Terry, what do you think about those shoes?
I don't like them, but Cooper Flag, number 1 draft pick.
White kid.
People are going to wear his shoes just because of him. Now, they're not going to become Nike. I was joking about that, but
No, really?
this is huge for New Balance.
I feel like New Balance is fumbling the bag. They got Shohei. They got Cooper Flag.
No, and that's
They
why
had
they're not
Kawhi.
fumbling the bag. They're not fumbling the bag.
They're never going to sell that shoe, dude. Never.
They're gonna sell
Okay,
that shoe.
okay.
Never going to sell that shoe. Are
All
you
right,
going to
you
buy
sure
it?
about that? You a money guy. You sure about that?
Terry, you want to rip through your 4 for 4?
Sure.
All right, let's go real quick.
All right.
Sorry.
If I could be with any WWE female wrestler for the evening for a little fun and games, who would that be?
Current or old?
Current.
Rhea Ripley.
No, Terry wants a sister, I believe. Either Bianca Belair
Bianca, that's what I was going to say. Bianca
or
Belair.
Jade Cargill, one of the two.
Bianca Belair.
The funny thing is, my wife wore a little phony pony the other day, and I called her Bianca Belair.
Hey,
but
shout out.
The answer is Rhea Ripley.
Let's go!
Hey, real quick, give it up to Spenny.
Terry recognizes peak.
Give it up to Spenny.
Terry turns heel on black folks.
Terry
Oh my God!
He likes wrestling girls. He told us that on the heavyweights.
Hey,
His nickname's the Growler.
Hey man, I like that wild crazy girl.
Hell yeah, who doesn't?
Spenny, that's the greatest prediction in the history of the show.
Thank you. I mean, I just went with the one that I know, and she's hot.
She is hot.
All right, second down, Terry.
The night that Kobe, not the night that he retired, but the year that he retired, when he played his final game at the Palace, he had a long talk with a Lions player who's no longer on the team, but was on the team then, and the Lions player was excited because he said, "You know who I am?" And Kobe said, "Yeah, I watch your games. I know who you guys are." Who was that player?
Quandre Diggs.
Huh?
Quandre Diggs.
Quandre Diggs. Who do you say?
Was Jason Hansen still on the team then?
No, Jason Hansen doesn't count. He's not a real player, man.
Fun fact, I was sitting courtside at that game.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out. Who was it, Terry?
Darius Slay.
I was gonna say Darius.
Dude, Slay pulled up. Slay would come to the arena, man.
Yeah.
Like, Slay just loved ball.
Slay loves the city, too.
He does.
I hope we get him on, like one
day contract?
1 day, end his, yeah.
One day retire as a Lion.
I would love that.
Dale West, I would rather have Cooper Manning shoe than that shoe.
All right. Once again, we got an older audience. These kids going to eat that shit up.
The young kids are not going to know this one, maybe. But when I was a kid, I really wanted this pair of gym shoes. And my
Cooper
grandmother,
Flag. The Cooper Flag, New Balance.
No, it wasn't Cooper
No.
Flag. He wasn't born yet. And my grandmother said, "Hell no, I'm not getting these shoes because they cost $12.95.
God, I wish.
What
Boy,
shoes
what?
did I want that Granny wouldn't give me?
What year was this?
Converse All-Stars.
Converse All-Stars.
What year was this?
This was probably in the year of our Lord, 1967,
1967.
PF Flyers.
The George Mikens.
No, I had to wear PF Flyers because grandmama wouldn't get me these shoes. It was the Chuck Taylors.
Yeah, well, we got that one. We figured that one, Terry.
Can you believe they was playing in Chuck Taylor?
That shit's so crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
those things hurt your feet.
That's why they walk funny today. All the NBA legends of that era, like
they actually wore them on the court
Yeah.
during NBA games.
That's
Chuck
probably what
Taylors.
cost Bill Walton his career.
Oh yeah,
Like,
big facts.
We're
The
wearing
fucking
those.
Chucks with no ankle support.
Yeah, it's rough to play a professional basketball game in canvas.
Mike G says Uncle Terry had hush puppies.
Shout out.
I did have hush puppies.
I love hush puppies.
I hated them.
No, that's an ugly shoe. Talk about an ugly
I like
shoe.
the food hush puppies.
And I wore Earth shoes.
I do too, and I don't like admitting it.
Hush puppies are good.
But like, I'm never gonna order them. But if you order them, I'll get one of yours.
They're at a buffet.
They're James Franklin.
They look good on you,
Right.
We got one more, Terry.
One more.
All right.
I'm going to be at the high school game of the week
Oh,
tonight. Where will I be? What city?
West Bloomfield?
Warren, Dakota. Is that
Warren,
Warren?
Dakota?
Or where?
No, Macomb.
Macomb, Dakota.
Macomb is a
Nah.
Macomb Township?
county.
Yes.
What city?
Is that Macomb Township or where is
What
it?
city?
Yes, it is.
Macomb Township.
It shades northern Macomb County, though. I don't think Terry will roll up there.
It's west of the city of Detroit.
He said it's a city.
It's
Name
west
a city.
of the city
It's
of
a
Detroit.
city. It has a downtown.
Grand
Did
Rapids?
a generational freshman quarterback play there?
Yes, he did.
Well, I gave it away right there.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
A
no,
generational
it's an
freshman.
older generational quarterback played there.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ypsilanti.
Suck on that, tennis, Evan.
Drew Henson.
Drew
played
Henson. Brighton?
Yes.
Oh, there
Shout
you go.
out.
I would be in the beautiful Brighton.
The quarterback that Michigan fans wanted to play instead of Tom Brady.
That is
and then
correct.
they claimed Tom Brady.
That is correct.
Even though there's video of them 20 years ago saying, oh, come on. We got to have Drew Henson play.
Right. Well, Drew Henson got assurances that he was going to play
Which is why
from
he went
the
there.
Michigan coaching staff. That's why he went there.
So there you go.
And you know why I like Drew Henson?
Why?
We had a conversation, and he said, you know what I want to do? when he signed his little Yankee contract and he got $1 million, he says, I want to spread this money to the inner city in Detroit and help out some brothers.
That's what's up.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out.
He said that.
That's why he's better than
Did he
Tom
do it?
Brady.
He did it.
Got $18 million from the Yankees, man. All right, that will do it. Heavyweights, 5-7.
Shout out.
All right.
Braylon Edwards show with Shep, 2-4.
Smoothie King.
I couldn't get on.
Smoothie King Michigan athlete of the week.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Speaking of that, that is right.
Woodward Wings, 10:30 Saturday. Tap in.
Monday, we'll be back at it on Monday. What else is going on this weekend with the network?
Nothing.
I mean, Monday is
Yeah.
Michigan-Washington watch party?
Shit.
Me and Honey Bun are having our anniversary this weekend.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, happy
Jerry.
anniversary,
Celebration.
T-Foss.
That's what's up.
How much does Nick not like me on a scale of 1 to 10?
What?
Nick and Neal do have beef. I don't think he doesn't like you. Nick is we call him Microwave Nick for a reason.
Yeah.
Right. He's very emotional.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not anti-Nick.
No, like as in like you're the exact opposite of Nick in terms of your sports.
Yes.
Well, because I tapped into the Michigan postgame show.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'll leave it at that.
Y'all know Sharon Moore's 10-7?
For everybody here, thanks for tapping in. Woodward Sports. Hey, Detroit City, Charleston tomorrow, 6 o'clock. CBS Detroit 50. I'll be on the call for that one.
Big game.
It is coming down. Only 2 games left in the season.
Sir.
Bryce on pace for 10 tutties.
All 10 of them. Which one's? Hey, Spenny, which one's your favorite Bryce Underwood touchdown pass?
I don't know. There's so many to choose from.
Sorry, that's an unfair question. Well, see you later.
It's time for the type of energy only